MCs are on your way out. Way out. Too bad you're on your way out. Now that you know what we're talking about, say what? Then you too can be way out. The W is for wow. The A is amazing. The Y is for you suckers that are perpetrating. The O is for outstanding, and the U is for unique. The T is for too bad your jam is so weak.
Yeah. Yeah, show ain't over, y'all. Check it out. Come on. What you think I was gonna quit? Nah, I'll keep going and flowing, showing what I'm knowing, so we can all keep growing. My life is a poem inside my soul. Hip hop is embedded, my truth is injected with magnetic poetics, opposite of pathetic, directed to bring the light. Spirits above, tell me to do it right through the mic. I strike full force until I'm a corpse. Of course, I can't abort my home court. Bay Area fortunate within the California mist. I'm a rap contortionist, bending my rhymes to stretch minds beyond your average flexibility, rendering tranquility. My capability, complex simplicity will leave the donos feeling the humility through my hostility. I give you truth, but you still ain't feeling me, man. How can it be? What? Come on. We keep it moving now. Yeah. We keep improving now. Def Kid 1. We keep it moving now. Aha. Come on. I provide essentials over basic instrumentals. Without fundamentals, there is no credentials. My utensil is my mental. Everything in life is influential. Parental discretion, not advised. What I gotta say applies to me, myself, each and every one. Adults and children, we can all be building. Everybody wants millions. Without change, it won't make sense to make dollars and cents. My dollars are spent on paying rent. Words are concrete, see what I meant. My pavement is a rocky road with potholes. I see the detours trying to redirect me from my goals. My creative path will not be closed. I'm on the highway to success with every breath I possess. I confess, truth is hard to swallow, but I'm still able to digest. Yeah. Yo, we keep it moving now. You at the house. We keep it moving now. Yeah. You can get out your seat, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. I gotta keep it on the go myself. I gotta motivate, rejuvenate my motive. My word is high voltage, electric, explosive, eclectic, impulsive, cultivating, not corrosive. My soul will not decay. Got chemtrails messing with my brain. You might feel the same. It's a psychological game. My strain to gain, to break free from the pain. I'm saturated in the purple rain. When the doves cry, I catch tears of resilience, creating a feeling of perseverance. I'm determined to be learning on my excursion. Life keeps on turning like the sun keeps burning. I'm earning rays of enlightenment for a better environment. I create to connect with a higher intellect. I expect nothing but what I put in. Gotta keep it on the go and keep it moving. Yeah. Yeah. We keep it moving now. We keep improving now.
Shouts out T on the beat.
No fucking defeats. Too fucking for me.
You picked the wrong man, flexing like I'm Conan. I'm barbaric when I'm up and on the dosage. A harsh herring when I know to spin your whole clan. I'm not fearing, really carry out my own plans.
Hardest pill to take, I'm a complicated read. Couldn't catch me off my steez, couldn't beat me off the breeze.
Up in the degrees like I'm Hades catching fiends, or Apollo when I breathe. Y'all gon' swallow on the knees.
Lots to follow on IG, but I always take a leave. So I'm honing when it's bleak, on the Trojan when it's steep.
Catch Lately I've been sleep, work the mind to relieve all these eyes over me. Not that kind who would need all attention, but I guess it's on when I mention having inner combos like I broke fourth dimension. Catch me at the condo when I'm bossing the convention. Gotta hit the lotto when I'm playing these renditions. Whipping up these vatos, fiending off the narcos. Gotta form a motto, lot of schemers on my barcode. Steady sipping Arnold when I'm packing at the postal. Sending over shipments, never catch me on my mobile. Ain't worried about a bottle, have my body working auto. Pass the cookie with gelato, I've been snacking off my cargo. Flashing through the Argo, got my golden fleece, heart closed. Call me Leonardo, slashing paint like I'm the art show. This is for the fix-it, shell shocking all these fishes. Wanna call them dirty dishes, but I'll leave it to my riches.
Offer supervision, might crumble down kryptonite. 100 days passing by, feeling good, soaring high. Where was I? Going by Jupiter and Pluto. Hooping in the started feeling useful.
Started coming back like, what was I sipping? This that smooth juice, baby, go ahead, cop a listen. Made some new moves lately, hit the shot with precision. Feeling new moon, baby, I'm in honor positions. Started coming back like, what was I sipping? This that smooth juice, baby, go ahead, cop a listen. Made some new moves lately, hit the shot with precision. Feeling new moon, wavy, I'm in honor positions. Damn.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get yourself a real Guitar, 15 Lafayette Street, off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
realguitars.com. On Instagram, @realguitars.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
I wanna tell you about my favorite chicken place. Every time you go, you see a familiar face. When I go, I get my fix. They got fried chicken and drumsticks.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Check the Rhyme, presented by the Complex SF Recording Studio. I'm your host, Infinite Chi. Now, if you don't know about Check the Rhyme, it is your one-stop spot for everything hip-hop in the Bay Area and beyond. So if you are out there and you are a hip-hop artist, you do anything connected to hip-hop culture, or you just love hip-hop, come and join the movement. No algorithms, no ads, just true connection, and we are doing cool shit. We are throwing shows with hip-hopaholics, Return of the MC, and a lot more. Now, one of our greatest, and by the way, that's at check_DA_rhyme on Instagram, but hit the link in the bio so you break free from all those algorithms and you join true community. And one of our partnerships is right here with the Complex SF Recording Studio. Now, they are a studio that in the pandemic began supporting the art community of the Bay Area by providing a platform for artists to perform and connect with new fans even under quarantine times. Now, we've continued. We put on over 300 shows. We do the Bay Area's arts and entertainment talk show, What's Poppin', with our host Steve Wardmore, where you can find out about all the people throwing the coolest shows, doing the coolest shit in the entire Bay Area, plus find out all the live events that you're going to want to go to in our date book, where I'm the hip-hop correspondent. All right, so that's one of the things that we offer. Lots of funny comedy in that, and we get a different band to be the house band every time. So if you have a favorite Bay Area musician or band, let them know to reach out to What's Poppin' at the Complex and we'll get you on. Then we've also got Freestyle Flow Fest, the most creative freestyle rap show in the history of the entire planet. We just had episode 10 2 nights ago, featuring the legendary producer Just Jay, who's worked with members of Wu-Tang, Hieroglyphics, Living Legends, Alcoholics, Beatnuts, and more. And we had his beats blessing the stage for all of our MCs, including our star Thug Shells. And you can watch that and all of our shows for 2 months right here on the channel, where we've also got coming up the newest and dopest battle rap league in the Bay Area right now, the Toys Rap Battle League, started by B Nasty. We've got their next event on August 3rd with legends like Caustic, with Next, and a lot of dope MCs like Daniel Blackton, Dogtown Dro that have been making their way up. You are going to want to tune in for that, for some of the most vicious battle raps you've ever heard. And we've got a rock show for all you rockheads out there. Jacob Schmidt hosts Talking Schmidt, and tune in for those deep interviews like we've got tonight. All right, what is on the docket for you tonight? Well, we've got hip-hop, because that's what Check the Rhyme is all about. We've got a group that I've been trying to get on here for a long time, Barbaydose. That is the kind of hip-hop that Check the Rhyme is all about. Lyricism, boom bap, I fucking love it. And we've also got Stepping Up for Lyrical Eye, who dropped out yesterday. I love it when fighters in the UFC step up on like 1 day's notice. They stepped up on less than 2 hours notice, thanks to Rich City Studios, one of our partners in the Check the Rhyme community. He reached out to me, and I happened to be like, I was just going to cancel 1/3 of the show because I couldn't find anybody. And he brought us Bonnie Darko and RNJ, known together as Juicebox, and on no notice, they showed up and they are ready to rock, and the sound check sounded amazing. And finally, we also have the debut worldwide performance of Look, a very mysterious MC that I'm about to introduce to you right now. So make sure you're following. If you can, subscribe to support independent music here in the Bay Area, a hard place to be an artist, but we're doing it, and talent is being bred from the adversity, and you're going to see that tonight. So spread the word. This is a grassroots movement, and the more people we get in here from our community, the more the algorithms will push it to people all over the world. Oh, and also now we're streaming on YouTube at the same time. So if you got any people that are like, I don't know how to use Twitch, tell them that you can look up the Complex SF on YouTube too. That's a new feature we just added. All right, so Look is one of the coolest people I've ever met. I met him because of Thematic Entertainment's epic bass music shows. They got a bass brunch coming up, so make sure you follow Thematic Ent on Instagram. Some of my favorite events. And not only is this person a dope human, but an incredible MC as well. Originally from the East Coast, now calling San Francisco home, this enigmatic lyricist named Look is a guy who writes and produces his own music. He's inspired by poetic lyricism as well as fantasy literature, and he combines mythical imagery with rap music. Hey, that sounds really fucking dope. We're about to find out. So without further ado, I'm going to bring you down to the main stage for Look. Take a look at this. Let's go.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good? Shout out to Complex. Shout out Check the Rhyme. My name is Look. This is a song called Gemini off my new project, Crane. Shout out Ozzy Osbourne, too. A true one of one.
Hiccup, actually. To hiccup, yes. To power the suit. So the technology actually doesn't exist. So it's the technology. Gemini. William, here is the Gemini. I've asked you to simply take it small. Okay, sir, that's what we're trying to do. But honestly, it's impossible. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yo, look.
I'm sorry. I'm not Tony Stark.
Diving, I duck and I dip and I split and I drip on my wrist, my neck and my fist. Way too crispy, walking like Christopher Walken. Dead at the beat and I shit in a coffin. I don't like golfing, I don't like rich folks, I don't like fake teeth. You ain't my big bro, you ain't my teacher. I'm in the lab with the beakers and bottles. Stop it, you doing too much. Look at these lames in the dust. You ain't my boo, babe, please don't touch. Way too cutty, I'm deep in the cut. I put the ice on my neck and my wrist and I fuck on my bitch and I drip out her fingers and toes. I ain't got foes, do make art. Fucking up numbers in the new Descartes. Do rob Bart, do make use my EBTs. Still these wannabes wanna be me. Hey, I get it, leap like Pettick. All new tactics, all new game plan. You and me, we ain't the same, man, nah. Nah. I can say la la la. Shit is so harder than a motherfucker. I'ma transform in time right. Flow too cold like Klondike. I've been up all night working. She been up all night twerking. Worth it, shorty love me. She ain't worried about a Birkin. Flights out Berlin. Flights out Turkey, who knows? I'm in Kyoto, posted no photos on the go, bitch. Potent dosage, straight to the cortex, straight to the brain. No names to the hardest in the game. Fuck out my lane, fuck out my business. Preaching, I need a witness, please. I need a witness, please. Gemini. Yeah, look, I'm smoking grass type rappers, they ain't fucking with the flames, hit them critical. Little too focused on the digital footprint, my finger on the button in my head in a book, bitch. Chef, look how I cook shit, Run it, really I do. Try me, really got time for you and the crew. Then it's right back to the suit. I got my foot on the neck of this shit. What could be better than this? Damn, pockets got too many clips. Sweater too cozy, I don't need a rollie. Financial endeavors is lit. Colder than polar bear toes in October. I don't need a barber, I cut my own shit. I don't do content. I don't need features. I don't really fuck with you creatures. I just make music, dummy. Gemini. Yeah. What's good? Check the Rhyme. Shout out my boy Chi for setting this up.
Dope. I'm guessing you're a Gemini.
Yeah, I am indeed. You got that correct, my friend.
Indeed.
Yes.
And I see the two sides of you, how, you greet people when they come up to you at out of office and other thematic events, and then the version of you on the microphone. That's dope. What is Look all about?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I started making music, I think, like many people do, as just an outlet for myself. I think, every human being has a very broad spectrum of stuff that they, want and need to express, and we might not get the chance to express that in what we do in our everyday lives. So I think art and music can be a fantastic outlet for those things. So that's definitely what it does for me.
Oh yeah, and what does this art mean to you? Why express yourself through hip hop, and why is art important?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that's really healthy. I think we need to acknowledge all the parts of ourselves, dark, light, and the rest of it. And I think that's a lot of what the Gemini song is about too. Is my birthday's in June, so I'm a Gemini, but it's also like you mentioned about the duality of man. I think we all have that light and that darkness. So I think that's something we got to embrace.
Hell yeah. And your debut album is coming up, or is it already out?
Yeah, it's coming up. It's gonna be the first week of August. It's called Crane. Yeah, that's the first song. I'm about to do another one off there for you guys.
All right, beautiful. And yeah, the next one is inspired by somebody that I felt like should have been bigger than like Jet Li. He's different than Jackie Chan, but I definitely felt like his English skills are better than both Jackie Chan and Jet Li, and his martial arts are amazing. So yeah, let's keep going.
Let's run it up.
More with Look.
This track's called Donnie Yen. It's about one of my favorite martial arts actors. Hey. I feel like Donnie Yen. Yeah. Look. Getting legend like I'm Donnie Yen. Hey. Fucking Yen. Legend like I'm Donnie Yen. You gon' respect me like I'm Donnie Yen. Like I'm Donnie Yen. I'm a one-man army just like Donnie fucking Yen. Bad chica, she a phone a friend. Go to 10, don't ask me where the fuck I've been. Tap in first to the bag, they wanna clash, but I'm faster than the flash. See the vision through my glasses and it's 2020. Ain't nothing funny, birds flutter when I enter. Move like dancer and do as behooves me. Really, I've been gooning with my goonies. Maybe you a dog, but you goofy. Bars on the loose leaf, diamonds hang loosely. Thought that you knew me, guess again. Bad bitches, they the best of friends. I'm dummy dripping like I'm Donnie Yen. I'm at your dome like I'm Donnie Yen. Bitch, I'm Donnie Yen. Hit the pen, go to 10, phone a friend. Thought I told you, bro, no, we in my Benz. I ain't tripping, man, I promise. They wanna box me out like I'm Giannis. I'm a freak, I got space, I go Astro on the beat. Got him grabbing on they seat, god damn it, I'm a beast. I'm like Weezy, I'm a problem, engaging my medulla oblongata. I just do it cause I gotta, I just do it cause I'm different. Yeah. Like I'm Donnie Yen. Like I'm Donnie Yen. Superstar like I'm Donnie Yen. Blast, y'all. Blast.
Sorry. My bad. I cut out a little bit early. I didn't know you were going to say more. Let me send it right back down to the main stage so we could close up with Look real quick. Overly.
You're all good, my man. I just want to say thanks. Shout out everybody tuning in. Shout out all the homies. Shout out my boy Davin on the DJ White Rabbit. Yeah, blessed. Excited to see who's up next. Hey. Oh, yeah. We got a show coming up on August 16th. If you're in San Francisco or the Bay Area, pull the fuck up. Look up Thematic Entertainment, Hearth Productions, or Look Music. Either way, any way you can find it. So, yeah. Bet.
Hell yeah, that what a way to get the show started. And yeah, I can't wait to hear more. And that's the other thing. We're going to have a group, kind of interview later on. But after that interview, every artist is going to come back on stage and perform one more song as a grand finale. So we will get more with Look. How do you like that out there? Let's see. We got Midwest Mave said vibin'. We got Oh No, It's Alana out there as well, having a lot of fun. Little Boy Skippy Live shouting out Look as well. So welcome to the party. If it's your first time here, make sure that you follow because we do all kinds of dope shit, especially if you love hip-hop. We do so many different shows. All right. Like I said earlier, we had kind of like a little emergency when one of our artists that was scheduled to perform tonight dropped out, and I kind of felt like we were just going to be delivering a smaller show to y'all. And Rich City Studios, shout out to Chuck for connecting us with Bonnie Darko. So Bonnie Darko has a partner in rhyme, a musical collaborator by the name of RNJ, and together they are known as Juicebox. So we are going to be blessed with absolutely impromptu. This is what, hip hop's all about: being ready, being sharp as a machete, and then coming up and just cutting, heads off or whatever they got to do. And that's cool. Their first song is called Heads. I didn't do that on purpose. Amazing. They are an Oakland group that represents self-growth, personal awareness, holistic living through their music. Their style is punk rap, and they've got an EP out called Break the Algorithm. So yeah, let's get everybody up in the chat, enjoying this show. Let us know what you think, because we are bringing you Juicebox, Bonnie Darko, and RNJ. Enjoy.
Mic check, mic check. Hey, what's good? What's good?
Check.
Thank you for the intro, Shy, and shout out to Rich City Studios, and much love to Bonnie Darko for having me out here.
Thank you, RNJ, for being available at short notice. We are so blessed to be here, guys. We are so honored to share space with all these amazing artists and such a developed team of people. This low-key was an unexpected blessing, and we had to jump on it, so I hope you guys enjoy. Na, na, na. Na na na, na 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 na. All right. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All things we know, and once we let go, we grow. The hardest part that we say we know is really in our heads. We don't. Your thing,
And once we let go, we grow.
the hardest part that we say we know is it's really in our heads. We know.
It's really in our heads. It's not impossible, just dodging the obstacles. Life been throwing audibles like who in charge of who? Been doing everything, proving everything is possible.
Man.
No one can tell me I'm not next to blow. I'm damn near an oracle. Look, I'm learning to forgive, man. I'm so mad at myself. I cry, I scream, and they're just cries for help. I kick in these tantrums, goddamn it, I'm manic. So much time wasted, I'm down and I panic.
Don't you move, hit these tunes, making moves is what you do. Don't you move, nothing changes until you do. Don't you move, hit these tunes, making moves is what you do. Don't you move, nothing changes until you do. All things we know, and once we let go, we grow. The hardest part that we say we know is it's really in our heads. We don't. The old things,
And once we let go, we grow.
the hardest part that we say
We know.
is it's really in our heads. We don't.
It's really in our heads. R.I.P. to the old opportunities. So much now I've got going on now.
So new to me.
Been going back and forth with me and scrutiny. Getting mad at the now for everything that I used to be like. How could I do this? I did this to myself, trying to let go, but I hold on to old reps. I see the future, I know it goes so well, but damn it hurts so much, you know you can't tell.
Don't you move, hit these tunes, making moves is what we do. Don't you move, nothing changes until you do things we know. And once we let go, we grow.
The hardest part that we say, we know. It's really in our heads, we know. The old things, and once we let go, we grow. The hardest part that we say, we know. It's really in our heads, we know. It's really in our heads. The old things, and once we let go,
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yo, that was the performance version. So if you want to hear the actual version, stream it online on all platforms today.
Let's get it. This next one's called Runaway.
We got a music video out for this one, guys.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking movie.
Run away, now I'ma run away.
Not today, no complaints. I'm not okay.
Run away. This is a very special case. Yeah, I'ma
Run away. Today is not the day I'm not okay. But I'll be okay, maybe then.
But not now, it's a oof about my face.
I'ma run away, run away.
Run away, now I'ma run away.
Not today, no complaints. I'm not okay.
Run away. This is a very special case.
So right now I'm finna crash out like a dummy stressed to pass out. Gonna make me pass out. Head and shoulders fucking broke, man. You know I'm assed out. Running from myself, don't let me let it out. I'll let it out. And I think I'm getting better now, but can't get so much better now. I've just been so down, but can't see it. Pals been surrounded by down and outs. Looking how y'all just take me down. How much I do better now? A little much I just let me down. How can I face me now? The mirror's getting harder. Oh no, oh no. I see myself, I'm thinking photos. Please don't, no flashing lights, I'm thinking please don't. We dip, we come, we float. Can't face me now, no not today. Can't face no time, no not your face. No, no flashing lights, that's not your place. You know it's James, could you please just go away?
Run away, now I'ma run away.
Not today, no complaints. I'm not okay, run away. This is a very special case.
Yeah, I'ma
Run away. Today is not the day I'm not okay. But I'll be okay, maybe then. But not now. Get the roof up on my face.
Yeah.
I'ma run away.
Run away, now I'ma run away.
Not today, no complaints. I'm not okay,
I'ma run away.
This is a very special case. Yeah, I'ma run away.
Yo, thank you guys.
Yeah,
have too
okay.
much fun,
The
guys.
vibes are right out here with Juicebox. How did you get that name, Juicebox?
Oh, so it was actually inspired by a health condition I have. I'm actually a type 1 diabetic. And so because of the health condition, I am prone to hypoglycemic episodes, which means low blood sugar. So I always have juice boxes on me.
Yeah, what's the best way to support someone with type 1 diabetics?
Honestly, just knowing the symptoms. So especially if you have a friend who actually has this condition, keep in mind how they might be behaving, if they're behaving differently.
We say, hey, how's your levels?
Yeah, I get that question from Bonnie all the time, but that's one of the best ways to support, just to knowing that you know what to look for. So we chose the name Juice Box in addition to my health condition, just to help keep awareness for other people what they might be going through behind the scenes.
Stay aware.
Dope, dope. And how did you team up, Bonnie Darko and then R&J?
Oh, so we actually met in Oakland at an open mic.
Shout out Zanzies.
Yeah, shout out to Zanzies. We bumped into each other like while we were at inside the venue.
It was my very first open mic. It was the first time I ever performed as Bonnie Darko. And R&J was there. He sent me some beats, like a whole file. I recorded to all of them, and it was history from there.
Yeah, actually the first song was Shakata Ganai,
Yeah.
which we're about to show you next. And with the response we got, we knew we just had to keep it going. So that's
Yeah,
what
and
we're
for the
doing.
crowd, Shikata Ganai means it can't be helped, but peep the song.
All right, and what language is that in?
Japanese.
Okay, very cool.
And
All right.
for the record, I'm
Yeah.
not Japanese. I'm Filipino, Black, and Native American. Shout out Pinoys all across America and the world. But there's a lot of history between the Philippines, Japan, and other countries as well. But this one was personally a healing song for me, low-key a protest. So I hope y'all enjoy.
All right, beautiful. Let's check it out. More with Juicebox.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Two,
What
one,
it
two,
do?
hey.
Mic check 1 2.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
where the fools? Where the fools? Where the
The
fools?
track isn't started playing yet, so we'll give it a second. Technical difficulties. But in the meantime, what's R&J stand for?
So R&J is short for rapper named Jonah. So my name is Jonah. The R&J is for the fact that I feel like sometimes we don't accept parts of who we are. So I accept myself that this is who I am. I'm an artist. So I just put that in my name. R&J, rapper named Jonah. This is, you got me.
Most authentic version.
Dope, dope. And how did you choose Bonnie Darko?
Oh, I was actually going through an awakening at the time, and I was going through a lot of I was going through the rabbit hole through quantum mechanics and quantum physics, and I had a huge resonance with the movie Donnie Darko.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out the K, I switched it with the C, but Bonnie Darko is artistry consciousness. So when people say AI, like artificial intelligence, I like to represent the consciousness as artistry intelligence.
Dope, dope. You are the second artist that I've had on one of my shows whose names came from Donnie Darko. Are you familiar with the producer known as Celador?
No, I'm not, but I'd love to find out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, when Drew Barrymore talks about the most beautiful word in the English language in that movie, she says it's Celador. And yeah, you heard that, and he became Celador, and he makes beats, and was one of our featured producers for Freestyle Flow Fest. So whenever we're ready with the instrumental, just go ahead and hit it. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep talking, see if we got something.
That file's corrupted.
Oh, that file is corrupted, so we are gonna have to skip that song, but we can do Ticket, right?
Yeah.
We got that one?
If you guys really want acapella, let us know by the end.
Oh.
Put it in the chat. Let us know if you want to hear Shikata Ganai acapella.
Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it.
Oh, we should. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
All right. Hey, Shikata Ganai. There's no other way.
Nope.
Except and let go. Yes, we come to play. Shikata Ganai. The situation that's come by. Yeah, there's no suffrage at this table when it's just me and you, boo.
Yeah, on the other side of the coin, I feel the void. The world's full of noise. They judge on my poise. I get so annoyed. I wish they drink poison. They pointless. I work with what I got. So many people try, but they really talk a lot. All the moving silence are the one that's taking spots. Tripping over everything. The problem's microscope. Terrified to move so you never get to pop. I can take it all, take your neck until you drop. Looking over your shoulder like you trying to dodge the cops, and I promise it gets better. I swear. I promise it gets better. I swear.
Hey, promise it gets better with the weather. Yeah, promise it gets better with the weather. Hey, promise it gets better with the weather. Yeah, promise it gets better with the, about the storm, about the rain. My favorite typhoon food. Yeah, acceptance for solution. A positive path, grooving. It's a movement, yeah. Boogie boy, straight to you. I'm starting to like when you stare. 3 eyes turn to 4, yeah. A collage of time, ay. We share,
We share. Everything that we know, comfort over growth, patches hotter than mosquitoes. Trying to scratch it off, but it's weighing on my ankles.
Yeah.
Shikata Ganai, Shikata Ganai.
Tenori Noki no, immobilized in the modern age human zoo. Yeah, a light spirit, you see, immortalized from the comet's boom. Yeah, Shikata Ganai. A star seed sparkles in your eyes. A Shikata Ganai. Y'all are missing all the dope ass bass and guitar riff, but we gon' keep it lit and say you heard enough of this. So if you really wanna see what's up with the baby, then go and play. Hey, go play our shit on all platforms, cause it is streaming everywhere today. Hey.
For sure.
Yo, a little history though. I always forget the lyrics to the end of that song, so I always freestyle. So if you really want to see us perform it, then it's gonna be a new song every time.
I love that. And performing it a cappella is a completely different beast. Like, that can be really tricky. So I love that you were ready to perform with no notice. You were out hanging at Pier 39, and then you got the call, and you drove all the way over here. And I don't even know where R&J came from. But
I was at the dollar store in Berkeley.
You were in Berkeley?
I was in Berkeley, yeah.
Oh, man. Amazing. Good thing it's Sunday. Otherwise, the traffic would have taken you, like,
I know,
5 times longer. So, yeah, shout out to you coming through. We're going to work on that. And I think if we don't have it right now, then maybe we will, at the end, try to see if we have that after the interview. So maybe we'll hold on to that. Let me get confirmation about that real quick. George, do you feel like that's what we should do? Wait to do the rest of their songs at the end of the show after the interview. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that. But yeah, that was a good taste. We got Heads, we got Runaway, and we're going to figure out what's going on with these files. And we're going to get more with you after we hear Barbaydose and chop it up a bit. All right, dope. All right, so we got some gremlins up in the machines. I've heard that it's a Mercury retrograde right now, and it's supposed to fuck with technology. It was actually fucking with my phone when I tried to post the link, and it said that it already did. In one of my stories, you'll see that I typed out the YouTube link out there instead of having a clickable thing on my Instagram. I don't know why. And then when I tried to add the link again, it was like, you can't add 2 links to the same post. And I was like, I don't see it. I even tried the thing where you bring it to the front. There's nothing there. So I don't know. I'm not sure if Mercury retrograde is a real thing, but technology be fucking up and doesn't normally do that. So anyways, we're going to bring on our next artist who I'm really stoked for. And yeah, the show must go on, and we're going to rock it and continue to blow your mind. So next up to the stage is a hip hop trio that is absolutely the combination of the classic history of hip hop that I love so much with the lyricism and the boom bap, as well as visionary and progressive ideas and sounds. They are known as Barbaydose, and their studio these days is in El Cerrito, but they come from places like San Francisco all the way to Mississippi, and they've united here in the Bay Area to create this magical music. We got producer and MC High Right, and we've got the MCs We in the Cloud and B-Sides. Now, they are... Barbaydose means son with the gift of words. I love that. And they have projects known as Future Reminiscent, that's a full album, as well as the Practice EP, and Alpha and Omega, their latest project, a full LP, a full album for you. So yeah, I'm super stoked. Like I said, it's been years in the making, and this is what Check the Rhyme is about. This kind of lyricism that makes you study the bars, get the double entendres, get the wordplay, get the message. So out there, you're going to really enjoy this. You might want to watch it over and over again so you can analyze and pick apart the wordplay and the craftsmanship of this performance that you're about to hear. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to bring you down to the main stage for Barbaydose. Enjoy.
Alpha and Omega is deeply rooted in the fundamental principles of beginnings and endings. It symbolizes the entirety of a process from its inception to its culmination, encompassing the full spectrum of possibilities and outcomes. Alpha represents the initial phase, the starting point filled with potential and new opportunities. Omega signifies the conclusion, the end point where things come to fruition and conclusions are drawn. Together, they encapsulate the entirety of a cycle or journey, highlighting the continuous flow of life's events from start to finish. Alpha and Omega.
Bounce with us, come on. Hey, one time, it's Liddy. Come on, bounce with us, bounce with us.
What's good?
Come on, bounce with us, bounce with us. Okay. Come on, bounce with us, bounce with us. 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 Come on, bounce with us, bounce with us.
We saying bring that shit back, bring that shit
Bring
back.
that shit
Hey yo,
back.
this that hip hop, Oakland boom bap.
Oakland boom
Hey
bap.
40 with the, he had it on loud. Hey yo, boy, I got bars like I'm on tap. Hey, how I write the Pro Tools, we put that on slap. Hey y'all, they back that ass up, drop it down, clap. Hey yo, she gon' still love me if I don't rap. Hey, life's a gamble, roll the dice and know you don't crap. It's all about your focus, arc, take your own map. Hey, fuck a racist cop, we author off, you don't cap. Hey, gotta look out for the future, what's with all the madness? Yeah, still we package, that's a hill factor. $1 million rapper coming from your laughter. The artist of this poetry, the speaking of the passage. Adding, I'm the Chevron, so yes, I'm into gassing. Your new favorite rapper, Mr. Southern Narrow Madness.
It's a rare breed, no surrender, no retreat. Sweep you off your feet, with my cipher complete. Yo, it's a rare breed.
No sticks, no seeds. We only rollin' woods with the Buddha leaves.
Buddha leaves, rare breed. It's a rare breed. It's a rare breed.
Here to give you what you need.
What I see is the eye in the storm. Whenever I perform, write and record, I'm just creating that rapport.
A rapport.
The number one in your final four, fantastic. Kundalini up your spinal cord with a classic. 10 years past your vastness, my impact is way past your maxes. Check your faxes. I got the shit that you can write off on your taxes. The frequency adapted. My life is in the active. Don't let your thoughts become captive. So just watch for that mixtape on that piff. Never slack, we in the traffic, bumping that shit. I get you higher when I roll it out the plastic. I get the fire from the matchsticks and lighters, I'm mad swift. MacGyver when I'm rhyming in the cipher. So catch up to my thought speed. Hybrid strains to mix the crossbreeds with the offsprings. I talk dreams into existence. Streams of consciousness for the fiends who's watching us. Yo, the style supreme keep leaking out. I got the balance so it evens out. When I speak about the rare breed,
no surrender, no retreat.
Sweep you off your feet, with my cipher complete. Yo, it's a rare breed.
No sticks, no seeds. We only rollin' woods with the Buddha leaves.
Buddha leaves, rare breed. It's a rare breed. It's a rare breed.
Here to give you what you need.
What you need, y'all. What you need, y'all. You're tuned in to Barbaydose. Right here on Twitch, Complex SF, let's go.
Yo, we sayin' rollin' flame, count that dough. Barbaydose, come to steal the show. To all the pretty ladies vibing in the husbands for show. On the grind, improvising about that action for show. Responsibilities of liabilities, you know. Gotta keep the home safe for the breed, you know. I'm trying to plant my seeds so my family tree will grow. Is it diamonds in his teeth? Heard his mouthpiece glow. I'm from the dirty, but it's West Coast for sure. We in the cloud turf, covering this California grown high right. On the track, I rap with B-sides. Pull up with a bag, guarantee that we high. Turn the speakers up if you slide, how we slide. And tell the DJ in the house, put this on rewind.
Yeah, we talking about practice, not the game that I go out there and die for. Yeah, we talking about practice. Not the game, y'all. Yo, we talking about practice. Not the game that I go out there and die for. Yo, we talking about practice. Not the game. I don't know, is it the right fit? It might be the chemistry, the light lit. This is the pilot, don't get stuck on devices. My life is like a sitcom, but off a lip balm. Yo, they calling this a hit song. Don't leave nothing in the whip, it could get bit gone. What went wrong? So they calling this a smash hit. Number one recommended stat picked in the storefront flagship. The impact is massive. Y'all better pay your taxes, cause they can burn it all down with a matchstick. Imagine that money under the mattress, creating them classics. And you was just thinking that it's practice.
Yo, when we talking about practice,
just make sure you know your liabilities from assets. Cash checks, let's go.
Yo, we talking about practice.
Not the game that I go out there and die for. Yo, we talking about practice. Not the game, not the game, not the game, y'all. Yo, we talking about practice. Not the game that I go out there and die for. Yo, we talking about practice. Not the game, not the game, not the game, y'all.
We know the game. We play the game. Say this a game. And what I can change. I play to win. Give me my change. This for the passion. Ain't not the fame. Cause we talking about practice.
Not the game, not the game that we go out there and die for. Yeah, we talking about practice.
Yeah.
Not the game, not the game, not the game, y'all. We talking about practice.
One time, man. Appreciate y'all.
Peace to the gods in the building
with us, man.
and the
What's
earth.
good, chat? Slitty, yeah.
Okay, I see we in the cloud, literally.
What we doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Yo, we talking like no feelings,
no ceilings, no chillin', on pivot, on living,
yo,
no limit. Come on, Jay, let's get it.
We talking flights, no feelings, heights, no ceilings. Yeah, ice on chillin', grind on pivot. Yeah, life on living, cause my rhymes no limit. When the lights on, when they turn my mic on, pimpin', I'm smoking high. Jalapenos in my blunt, I be in the guts. And Big Baby got the butt, sack my money up. It's like I can't get enough, either him or us. Hey, motherfucker, throw it up. Yo, it's peace and love. Hey, you my sister, you my bro. We victorious, plus I'm sipping La Victoria. Yeah, we in the cloud. Hey, time to put your lighters up. Hey, we in the town. Hey, San Francisco, throw your hands up.
Hey, yo,
man.
my mind
We
stay
everywhere.
alien. I vibrate on a different time, space, shine radiant, define fate lines, taking them into the doorway and awaken them.
Let's go.
Free your mind, activation, be patient. Yeah, delivery and cadence be your greatness. I tap into the matrix via spaceships. Change the code, end up breaking the mold. To technology, I'm gold with every record sold. This is chess on a checkerboard. I be who you be checking for. A couple of quotes I brought the message for. Yeah, that water's in my reservoir. The artists in the repertoire, the hardest ahead of y'all. I'm ready to set it off. There ain't no depending on. If I pen a song, we gon' carry on with this marathon. Still running this race. Treadmills running in place. To be the far side running, I'm like, Lord, have mercy.
Hey, manifested in the physical, my eyes can see.
I said, Lord, have mercy on
My
me.
eyes can see.
Incarnate from in the beings, Lord. Have mercy on me.
Manifested in the physical, my eyes can see.
I said, Lord,
My eyes can
have
see.
mercy on me. Star child, incarnate
whether
from
we
in the
calculating
beings.
numbers off of digital streams or stepping on the scene looking so fresh and so clean.
Clean.
See, organize the grind and you be living your dream. Knowing loyalty is key, it's like a virtuous thing. See, looking up to Jah, trying to balance the beams. How do we shape the world? It's like a challenge, it seems. Hey, living life and managing the intricate things. Through the highs and your lows, you must establish your means.
So get your wings and be free from your limitation in any situation. The shit you facing, first inclination to pull an audible for innovation. My dissertation, to understand innovation. My inspiration, everything around me. Cash rules, kings of the county. You found me. Holding it down beyond boundaries. The limitless pill when I'm whipping the wheel. Like, Lord, have mercy on me.
Manifested in the physical, my eyes can see.
I said, Lord, have mercy on me. Star child, incarnate from in the beings, Lord. Have mercy on me.
Manifested in the physical, my eyes can see.
I said, Lord, have mercy on me. Star child, incarnate from in the beings.
Barbaydose. Hey.
This, we're talking about music,
Salute.
you know, that the vibrations can have all these different properties. So let's pull y'all in for a second, just quick couple questions so I can see you all on the camera. There we go. Yeah, amazing. We got, let's see, Steve Ward Moore, the host of What's Poppin', is up in the chat, and he's saying clap, 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 like literally typing it out, and saying, all right, Barbaydose is going on the playlist. Oh no, it's Solana says Barbaydose is going on to multiple playlists. People are loving it out here. I'm loving it. And yeah, like I was saying, it's like vibrating the pineal gland. You're talking about shooting people's kundalini energy up their spine, waking up their minds. Fire. Absolutely loving it.
Man, appreciate y'all for tapping in.
Yeah, so what is the story about Barbaydose, you know? Like, how did you come together and what's the name about?
We're in the cloud. Tell them.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy. We
we all kind of like orbited around each other's community and whatever at different times. Me and Highbright was actually neighbors at once upon a time, and ended up collabing after a couple years, and meeting B-sides was actually very interesting.
Yeah,
very
so interesting. The way that went was I was just chilling at the homie's house, and then Jay pulled through, and you know, like we all had a mutual friend, someone that like we hold in high regard in this hip hop chamber, and so like instantly we started working because you know Pep had everything that we needed to record, and Jay and Highbright came through, and we started to record from there, and then. The name Barbaydose comes a little bit later, though.
Yeah. We didn't really have it locked in like that. It was just like, you know, the creative energies.
Yeah, we collectively, you know, individually been working with the other projects, linked up. What they're tapping on without, you know, being cats that name drop. We recorded the first verses to our first song as Barbaydose at Pep Love's house from Hieroglyphics Crew.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I heard Pep. I was like,
both these cats are that's their big brothers. They don't say that a lot because you don't want to, you know, be name dropping and shit. But that's kind of how the circle that they got introduced to each other in. Then it evolved from there. Barbaydose. We could talk about it now. You want to talk about it later, during the big interview about the name?
I mean, we just started to stay in contact and keep recording, and keep doing the music and keep making sessions happen.
Yeah,
the name happened during a session. We was just in the booth. We was locked in.
Yeah, it was right before COVID.
Back in the booth.
It was like right before COVID.
Yeah,
and we were just like working every week, and we were just playing this game because, you know, as MCs, we got like little ways to like freestyle and like run on words.
Lock in, get the inspiration.
And so we like changed anything that started with the R with bar. And then we were like, yo, like a good example is like, I'm Kendrick Lamar. And then like, you know what I mean? Like we had a bunch of them. And then we talked about like Barcelona. And then we hit Barbaydose, and then one of us was like, "That's it." And
especially when you can spell Bay, you know, like the Bay Area. And
exactly.
Giving
That's why
them a
we
dose.
wrote it. It's wrote different, so that it can
You see
mean
it right
something
there.
different.
Yeah.
But, you know, like one word means a lot of words in a lot of languages anyway. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I learned a lot watching Reading Rainbow with LeVar Burton.
That's right.
Let's go.
He was in there.
Hey, there
he
you
was
go.
in there.
All right, cool.
That's it.
I love that.
You
And
get
all right, we're going to get more with you, but I'm excited to hear more of this music, really loving it. So we got 4 more songs right now with Barbaydose. Let's go.
Next track is title track off our latest record, the Alpha and Omega LP. The song's called Alpha and Omega.
Hey.
Since we know
Back
they
in the
tapped
booth.
in online,
On your couches, come on, everybody.
throw your hands high.
Come on,
Throw your hands high. Throw your hands high.
Come on, throw your hands high, yo.
Align with the true norm, the 33rd parallel. 3 kings you get to know us very well. Pen is my sword, keep drowning in my inkwell. Knock some sense in brothers, how your head kids swell. Stacking they fall, looking up amidst the turmoil. Smoking in the clouds, she's sexy in the crowd. Time waits for no man, we set the date to detonate. Close your mouths, don't get fed, I'm rapping for my plate. Positive, negative, and the neutral can't relate. Been down in the matrix so long, it's time to separate. Divide from the lesser wavelengths, gotta elevate. Action on the daily, manifest away. Keep me living blessed, increasing my finesse. My soul and my breath, controlling my reps. Bring it out from your depths, like a chef prep. Wanna know the way, and they follow my steps. Stay on my path, I'm in my lane. Work on my craft, running all day. Duffel in the back, smashing on the runway. Double it and stack, smart not the hard way. I'm in my lane, stay on my path, running all day. Working on my craft, smashing on the one way. Double in the back, smart not the hard way. Double it and stack, 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 stack.
fingertips
falling on the keys. I found my fortune, open sesame. I got the recipe in my destiny. The universe always be blessing me. Connected with the forces, the message be. Many have sight but still can never see. See, B-sides that can never be me. I had the vision, it was written, future reminiscent, far distant. Break the fourth wall in your dimension to further our intentions, to reach ascension. Light patterns in perception, connection. Watch for the deception. Open your mind up, third eye tuck, just a reminder. No AI, you know I stay fly, bruh. One of a kind, like designer, pathfinder, divine alignment. Whenever I find it, stay on my path.
I'm in my lane,
work on my craft,
grinding all day,
duffel in the back,
smashing on the runway,
bubble it and stack.
Smart, not the hard way.
Hey,
I need 25K for each procession of the equinoxes.
Speaking thoughts through the speaker boxes.
Then conjure up the algorithm
with the secret sauces.
Then drop it in the generator.
Thought power innovator.
Dark matter demonstrator.
Handmade origami modulator.
Simulation vision stimulator.
Second nature, yeah, we getting
Plus
paper.
we got high riders on the fader.
Equal to a nothing greater.
The alpha and omega. Mega.
Stay on my path.
I'm in my lane.
Work on my craft.
Grinding all day.
Duffel in the back.
Smashing on the one way.
Bubble it and stack.
Smart, not the hard way. I'm in my lane.
Stay on my path.
Running all day.
Working on my craft.
Smashing on the one way.
Duffel in the back.
Smart, not the hard way.
Double it and stack.
Stack what we saying.
Yo, hands high. Throw your hands high. Throw your hands high. Throw your hands high.
Back in the boots. Barbaydose.
We're gonna keep it running.
Yo, it's almost time for that smoke break.
Hey man, you know.
You know what I mean?
Roll that.
Roll that, like
Come on,
that,
man.
smoke
Roll that.
that. Come
Like
on,
that.
roll that,
Smoke
like that,
that.
smoke that. Roll that, like that, smoke that.
Come on, we're in the
roll
cloud.
it up, roll it
Only
up.
a chosen few can accomplish what we come to do. Man in the mirror, all I see was you. Ginger brew and hooch, just curating the future. Portals within the cloud can make them change their views. Papaya with the juices, desire never fruit. Whistles in your mouth like toothpicks, higher than they nooses. Ayahuasca group trips, elevating bullish, not holding back if two shits. Values like a jewel.
Hey yo, Juvenile glue,
White gelato, jet fuel.
the essentials, a hash hole for presidentials. Psychoactive to the mental, no smoking in the rental. It could all be so simple. Unpressed passion and temple ball. Puberty papers that I'm ripping off. I hit the loft with the strawberry cough and the gas exhaust. The last batch was crossed with the paradox, cause I can't find them strains at all. Top shelf,
Top flight,
top flight,
top flight,
top shelf,
top shelf,
top flight,
top flight,
top shelf,
top shelf,
top flight,
top flight,
top flight,
top shelf,
top shelf,
top flight,
top shelf,
top flight,
top shelf,
top flight,
top shelf,
top flight. Yo, we,
Come on.
yo, hey, yo, roll
Talk to 'em.
that like that. Yo, OG like a Enuma Elish, rolling dried ass fruit, Croptober edition. Strictly business, what we tending to. This that John Bun gasoline, this twist a few 10 or 2. While in the stew, smoke a latte, no coffee brewed. I think shorty sweet, I need that high chew. So roll my number one, well she be my number two. Just that top flight, good bars and matches blue. Yeah,
Come on.
Yo, Slitty.
Yo, we about to twitch with y'all one
Give it up
time.
for yourself,
Complex
man.
SF.
What's up, Jack?
Pass the pot, yo, we blasting off. The ancient astronaut, the moon landing on the Magnavox. Watch the stocks, Rubik's Kubrick just to pass it off. Space Odyssey is probably the reason why they knocked them off. Eyes wide shut, you can see the knife slice right up. See me in the night sky like what? I light it up, got the Midas touch. What I write is clutch. Top shelf and top flight. Who you know as high as us? Top shelf,
Top flight,
top flight,
top flight,
top shelf,
top shelf,
top flight,
top flight,
top shelf,
top shelf,
top flight,
top shelf,
top shelf,
top flight,
top flight,
top shelf,
top shelf,
top flight,
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 top shelf,
top flight.
B-sides, we in the
Slitty.
cloud and high right, let's go.
Yeah. Man, give it up for yourselves, man. We appreciate the energy, man.
That's right.
Let's keep it moving.
Alright, let's go.
We the clown.
Hey, these rappers fuck like another used condom. Hold out in the game, yo. What's really the problem, yo? Lawless in the West, many villains like Gotham. Feel it in your chest, negativity is toxic. Relieving your stress, made my voice give you positive vibes. You receive it cause you still see the truth through the lies, yo. RIP the versions of you that have died. Your story goes on through and through as you rise. This is how we elevate. Visualize with the mind, yo. Sticky like tape. We combine, yo. Get in my way. I deny. Oh, my team make plays by design. We scoring high, yo. On my way to get it, mix the passion with the rhyme. Back and forth playing so on my lane in my ride. 50 years of hip hop in the bay, taking pride, independent out the gate. We got greatness on our mind, yo. Now that I got your attention, walk in the valley is the path of progression. Yo, now that I got your attention, different days, same blessing. Da Vinci when I sketch it. Now that I got your attention, it's all about direction. Get your bread. Now that I got your attention, the greatest invention manifested like it was my profession. Hey, in my realm, only God can exist. So I hop in the mix, the thought forms, and I'm talking my shit. It's the legend of your man is a myth. Uncover tablets, raise a chalice, toast, taking a sip. Welcome to my palace of fine arts as I embark on my latest spark. Play your part, boy, I'm laser sharp. Fibonacci sequence, try to block my defense. Watch my reflex, telegraph moves never seen yet. Golden ratio, drop jewels that they should know. I'm what the baker need whenever he making dough. Let it settle and rise, we on the vibes. Work a 1 to 9 and still got the time. Then kick a rhyme. It's that plant-based electric field, organic record deal. Bet it's still credit line worth a couple mil. Yeah, it's signed and sealed, cause time reveals all. So you find my skills raw, we up the bar now. Hey, got your attention. Walk in the valley is the path of progression. Yo, now that I got your attention, different days, same blessing. Da Vinci when I'm sketching. Now that I got your attention, yo, it's all about direction. Get your bread drip. Now that I got your attention, the greatest invention manifested like it was my profession.
Yo, Slitty. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, now that I got your attention.
Now that I got your attention.
Alpha and Omega streaming on all platforms right now.
Surely.
Come find us. We got the physical copies too. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Complex.
It's about that time, huh?
Yeah.
It's gonna get biblical in here.
About to get cinematic one time.
Let's keep
if you're
it
on
going.
the couch, jump up and down.
Top
Come
shelf.
on.
Top flight.
Come on.
Top shelf. Yo, top flight. Top shelf. Top flight. Top shelf. Top flight. Yeah.
Top shelf.
No, we gotta leave y'all with
Top flight. Top shelf.
uplifted and inspired
Top
and
flight.
all of that. You feel me?
Top shelf.
Yeah. Top flight.
Top flight.
Yo,
Yo,
top
he bustin' victory laps in his race while I'm blowing gas. Hit me sputtering like speed buggy. Get your snuggie UZs, but don't worry. Wake you like a cup of joe. Don't you know I'm abiding by the law that I bestow. The venue full of fans, call me venue full of fans. Back when Take My Art All The Way was my biggest plan. Now taking rappers fans seem like a high demand. Building on my art, elevate my vision plans. And I tell you when the tide goes change. Yo, subjective in control and projective in this game. Yo, tap into the future like W bands. Yo, you in the place to be, so wave your motherfucking hands. Yo, give me your yo if you in the yay area with B-sides and high right. We shining in the limelight. Time is infinite, we timeless, so the time's right. It's what they like, give them a dose to get your mind right.
Come on.
Top shelf.
Top flight.
Top flight.
Yeah, top flight.
Top shelf.
Top shelf.
Top flight.
Yeah, top flight.
Top
Yeah,
shelf.
top flight.
Top flight.
Yo, top shelf.
Top
Yeah,
shelf.
top flight.
Top
Yo,
shelf.
top flight.
Top
Yo,
shelf.
top flight.
Top
Yo,
flight.
top shelf.
Top
Yo,
shelf.
top flight. Yeah, top
Top flight.
shelf. Yeah, top flight. Yeah, top shelf.
B-sides, talk to
Yo,
'em.
B-sides. Yo,
Yeah, I be the light when I read and write. Speaking life into existence the way I need the mic. Be the type to never believe the hype. But if the beat is right, I could let you see the light. Even tonight, via Black Knight satellite. Get your data right, I pay the price. Mama praying that I take your advice. But I've been playing with dice. Loaded when I'm rolling them and breaking them twice. But y'all been paying for likes and trolling for spite.
I see the light and I'm out of sight, out of mind. See that dope shit ain't hard to find. I got a chart to climb. We on bar time, so catch a bar of mine. Yo, I'm shining from the inside out. Which side, this side, fuck around and find out. We got the fly out to the honeycomb hideout. When I shine like a lighthouse till this lights out. Top shelf, top flight, top flight, top shelf, Barbaydose.
Come on.
Yeah, top flight. Yeah, hey, top flight, top shelf, top flight, top shelf, top shelf, top shelf, top flight, top flight, top shelf, top shelf, top flight, top shelf, top shelf. B-sides, we in the cloud and high right. Yeah. Alpha and Omega.
Yeah, we'll be back later. Thank y'all. Check the rhyme, Complex SF. Everybody online, YouTube, Twitch.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace, peace.
Holy shit, I think that was my favorite song that I've seen performed here in a long ass time. That beat was absolute madness. See on the set list that was called I See Lightning. Man, we were hearing thunder and we were seeing lightning on that stage, and that's how we do it up here at the Complex. So thank you to everybody that's been watching out there. If this is your first time here, make sure that you're following, because we do the Bay Area's arts and entertainment talk show What's Poppin'. We do Talking Schmidt, we do Toys Rap Battle League, we do Freestyle Flow Fest, and we do Check the Rhyme, all up in here. Did I say What's Poppin'? Because that is our flagship show. We do that every other Monday night, where we tell you all about the shows that you can go to in person, as well as interviewing a lot of the people who do the coolest arts and entertainment shit in the entire Bay Area. All right, so we got more from every one of these artists, but we're gonna go and get a deep take on the interview, on finding out about the people behind the artistry, some of the important message, some of the learning, the things that we could share so that other creatives can also thrive. We're going to talk about all of it. We're going to talk about hip hop. If you got any questions, you could type them in the chat and then I'll take a look as well. All right, so we're going to be right back. But one of our upcoming shows coming up right after the Toys Rap Battle League, which is on August 3rd at 7 p.m. Amazing lineup that B Nasty has put together. We've got on August 4th, we've got an amazing lineup with the legendary producer Brycon performing his latest project, the return of Cold Medina, who is about to be the person that we're going to show you in this intermission. So get a taste of Cold Medina from his last time here and tune in on August 4th, because we got him coming right back with brand new shit. All right, that's why we do it out here. So we'll be right back after this brief intermission.
Yeah, hey, let's go. It's ice cold, baby. Hey, yeah, check me out. Living like a jefe in the FA. Hotel lobby with the chapos and the presidentes. Excelente, la piscina con la peruana. She supplied the marijuana, say it's only proper. I'm the author of my wildest dreams, stylish schemes. I'm in the fabric of the street, I'm moving in the seams. Let the teller tell, you know what I mean? Like I'm gliding in a dream when I'm riding clean. Yeah, I'm bending corners, yeah, I'm playing angles. Yeah, I run the numbers, now watch me run the tables. Yeah, I got a couple stallions, they still been stable. Yeah, I always live my truth, I never told a fable. Tiempo divino, divino. Every day I stay living mi destino. Tiempo divino, divino. Every day, yeah, I'm working for my people. Tiempo divino, divino. Every day, yeah, I'm steady getting C-no's. Tiempo divino. It's my time in this life divine. It's a seance in a cipher. Turn yourself into an idol. Survival of the fittest. Hold your right to hold the title. Put in miles. I'm a road warrior. I'm on I-5 with the brights high. High eyes watching time fly. Mind heavy but I shift the tide. Getting mine. It's money on my mind while I'm twisting pine. Got that sauce in my system. Cash out like I'm playing for some prison. Tiempo divino, divino. Every day I stay living mi destino. Tiempo divino, divino. Every day, yeah, I'm steady getting seen, no? Tiempo divino, divino. Every day, yeah, I'm steady getting hot. Tiempo divino, divino. It's my time in this life, divine is cold. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man.
Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome to the Complex here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and this is What's Poppin', the Bay Area's arts and entertainment talk show. Each episode features hilarious and insightful interviews with local Bay Area celebrities. Also, the people behind the scenes of the coolest venues and events happening in the Bay Area. We have a brand new house band that comes in to perform live for us right here and for you at home on your devices. Join us every other Monday, twitch.tv/thecomplexsf. Be a part of the revolution, be a part of the family, and you never know who's gonna stop by the studio over here.
BFF.FM, where the DJs are nice and the songs are good, and it's right in your neighborhood. So if you love music and you love friends, listen to BFF.FM.
Soundwaves, the long-running Bay Area music brand, is partnered with the Complex Recording Studio in San Francisco to showcase weekly live performances shot at the Complex SF and to further shine a light on the wild, wonderful Bay Area music scene. Watch full episodes at soundwavestv.com or at 1077thebone.com. Find out more about the Complex at thecomplex-sf.com.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
All right, everybody, welcome back. You are watching Check the Rhyme presented by the Complex SF, and we've had an incredible show. If you've missed any of it, we have this up on this channel for 2 months, so make sure you follow us and subscribe to support independent music and this dope hip-hop shit. All right here on the couch, we've got both Juicebox and we've got Barbaydose. All right, so I'm going to just go through real quick. We're going to start left to right. Everybody introduce yourself. Just say your name so that they know, because I even mixed up who was, B-sides and who was We in the Clouds. So everybody out there who doesn't know, they're about to know.
That was a good job. I am RNJ.
I'm Bonnie Darko with a C.
B-sides 510.
Pass the mic back. All right. High Right, B-Sides, We in the Cloud, Bonnie Darko, and RNJ. And I'm Infinite Chi of Check the Rhyme. Now, if you want to connect with these people, we already got RNJ, Bonnie Darko, and Barbaydose up in the Discord community. So that's where we're building. That's where there are a lot of performance opportunities. People are sharing the flyers for their shows. We announce them here on What's Poppin'. And a lot of amazing things that we've been doing. So I feel like the first thing that I want to talk about is just this kind of like hip hop. Why is hip hop such a powerful art form? Why would you choose that as an art form? And even when you're mixing in other kinds of styles, like you were mixing in some punk, and right, there's a lot of genre bending in these times, especially to be visionary and progressive like we all are. We were actually even talking about the bass music shows that Thematic's throwing, and how there's MCs like Kazi, who's out in the house rapping with Ibarra, Tommy Gang, right? So there's all these different things. But, it's still, my primary passion is hip hop. Your primary, art form is hip hop. So what is, the draw? Why is hip hop so powerful?
Can I say something first,
Yeah,
guys?
yeah. Hop in.
I
It's just an
honestly feel
conversation.
like it's more than music. I think Erykah Badu had said this in one of her tracks, but it's a spiritual journey, I think, for all of us here in the Bay Area when it comes to hip hop.
Hip hop's a spiritual journey. That's coming through in your lyrics too. So
Very
I would love
much
to hear about
enlightenment.
that. I heard 33, degrees and vertebrae and all this shit.
Yeah, so you just have to be able to decipher all of the things that are going on, because there's so much distractions, there's so many things, but like when you go down to the roots of the things that like our parents and like our grandparents came with, that's where you find the samples, that's where you find the loops, that's where you find the drums, that's where you find those things in the records,
Yeah,
right?
digging in the
And
crates.
obviously you could go to like Splice or any other platform to get your packs, but ultimately you're gonna keep looking for new things. So like that's what she said. It's like discovery. It's like a journey that you're gonna be on for the rest of your life, because this is like music is a musicianship. You go through different layers.
This that reminds me of Eric B. and Rakim. This is a journey into sound. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Who else has takes on hip hop? Why is it so powerful? Why is it so important?
So hip hop's always been a way for people to directly say what's happening on with the world around them and then the world within themselves. And because of that, that's why it's been always been able to connect with people, and why it's been surviving this long, even from the beginning to what now, seeing how it's developed from what it became to what it is now.
That was really deep. Was talking about what's within you and what's around you. That's like that hermetic principle, as above, so below, as within, so without.
Exactly.
I literally have that
wow,
tatted.
I love that. And you're right. There's so many stories that show the inner workings of the mind. Even like My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me, Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot that is social commentary. People like Immortal Technique talking about what's going on outside themselves. Great answer.
Yeah, 1,000%, man. It's oral tradition. It's celebration. It's relief. You know what I mean? It's all these aspects of life. It's a mirror. You know what I mean? So, participating in it. Being a artist is like, it can be very healing. It could be very uplifting, and usually we prefer it to be some type of like relief in general. So,
Relief
people,
and release.
Yeah, people want to have fun. People want to enjoy themselves. But people also do want to game up and, bring their best. You know what I mean? They want to do their thing every day. So work smarter, not harder. You know what I mean? Like, it's what it's about, passing the game along, in the communities.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder also ties in with the concept of Wu Wei, from Taoism, like effortless action. I love that.
I'm just going to build on what they were saying. It's for me personally, and then for the like-minded individuals that I usually work with, it's catharsis and connection. We're trying to heal things that we may have experienced, and then find people that are vibrating at the same frequency. Everybody's rapping and rhyming about frequencies and connection and things. And,
Yes.
I think you gravitate towards similar energies, and in that you're, talk about Voltron, B-Sides talks about that a lot of times actually, and we're just adding on and building and getting bigger and you know, helping each other bring a larger message and hopefully a healing energy, you know what I mean? Making a connection with someone that might be around the world or whatever. If something speaks to them, then we did our job as artists.
Yeah, absolutely. And that makes me think about, I just went to what felt like maybe the dopest independent hip hop show I've ever been to with the homie Mike Molda. Shout out Creative Minds. He was in the house for Freestyle Flow Fest 10 the other day. And he's got this new spot in Oakland called the Llama Shack. And he put together this live cypher with a full band, Skinny Hendrix. And Skinny Hendrix, his topics are a lot of spirituality, catharsis as well. And the whole vision that we're going to be building, I'm going to be working together on putting together some lineups. So I'd love to have you rock it at this spot. Is about connection as well. So catharsis and connection, I absolutely love that. I do want to shout out to Sheesh Niche 4, who was talking about how they were enjoying your performance because of the top tier bars. You know, so much love out there. And yeah, if anybody has any questions that they want us to bring into this discussion, I got my phone right here, so go ahead and type them into the Twitch chat. If you're watching on YouTube, I think you can type them there too. I think we've got it so it's connected. All right, so I guess that's another thing that's really big is the process of coming up with the messages, writing your bars. And different MCs have different styles, you know, and singing a hook or writing a catchy hook is very different from writing, you know, a verse, you know. So I'm curious about each of you if you want to touch on kind of like your writing process. I'd be curious to hear about that.
Yeah, so first, like I believe the way to start is just the willingness to open up. For me. So basically the way I started is like once I hear the beat, like I try to not second guess myself on like the first lines that come to my head, and then I go over there and build up, and then discover the story that I'm telling as I'm writing it.
He's like religious about writing in a notebook too. Like he
I am.
has to write it on
I don't like phones. I don't like typing. Like I'm really bring out the notepad, and then I feel like I get my ideas out a lot faster with that.
But then he's always scrambling for his notebook.
All the answers, I'm just curious. Like everybody just say what you prefer to write on. I'm just curious. Take a quick poll.
Yeah.
So you got notepad. Phone.
Me, I'm like both for real.
Both.
I'm both too.
Both. All right, cool. I like that. I was blown away though because I like actually doing it on my phone because I'm always changing the order of things and it's hard to change it on a paper. But
That's
I
why
couldn't
it's
believe
a little
it.
bit more permanent. That's you know, like that's one thing that I be thinking about because I write in pen only. I don't really write in pencil. Yeah, so
That's real. I have horrible calligraphy, so I don't even want to read, you know, on a track after writing in a notebook. It's not gonna work.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the thing that blew my mind though is Locksmith. He said that he doesn't write anything anywhere. And I'm like, wait, what? How?
Honestly,
like that's like a mutant
I find
power.
that a lot of
It's
our
crazy.
songs, like half of them, I just like hop on the mic. I let him write, and then the chorus kind of writes itself. Or we'll start the loop, and I'll just kind of start humming something, and then whatever chorus I kind of start to develop, RJ will kind of like
Yeah, they will build around that. Yeah.
I like that. It's that synergy. Yeah, there's some people that just like send a verse and they don't, you know, ever like meet that person. But when you're in that creative space, bouncing off and hearing the parts that you're each creating, that's a different thing too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, I think that is my aspect on this more so based off of like if I'm intentionally trying to like be in a certain space, maybe more or less transitionally. If I want to change something, I might, you know, a little bit of game or permanently write my stuff in pencil. Whereas if I'm like in my vibe, we pulling up to the studio, this is what we've been doing, you know, I'm warmed up, you know, I can just go off the phone. But I do think it is necessary to also activate that hand, that penmanship, you know what I'm saying? You got to. Pen is mightier than the sword, you know. I mean, then it became digital. I get it. But yeah, that's why I do both, you know. Can't really knock it.
yeah, I mean, you know, for me, writing is usually beat inspired. So like High Right or myself or any other producer that I work with, they'll give me a beat or they'll be making a beat or I'll make a beat. And from there, it's pretty much like I'm trying to describe what's going on. I'm trying to describe it from my perspective and where I'm sitting, you know what I mean? Because it's like there's a melody in most beats that I get, and it's like the words are like the fourth instrument or the fifth instrument. You know what I mean? So it's just trying to, and we just been tapping into altered states of consciousness, really,
Channeling.
You know what I mean? Channeling. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just because there's a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah, I've heard that freestyle rap in particular, people have said is basically channeling. And if you can just get to that state of surrender, then that's when it just comes through. And sometimes you're just blown away by what you create. So that's amazing. And yeah, I feel like for me, part of why I don't really, I'm getting to a point of confidence with myself that I can open up and do, I like my voice more. I think my rhythm's better. Like all these things that I used to knock about myself, so why I'd, write, but I wouldn't rap, is that musicality that you're talking about. That's another part. I remember, I think it was Evidence from Dilated Peoples that said, like, MCs without a voice should write a book. And then I took that personally. I was like, I don't really know about the musicality part, so I'm just going to write my lyrics. So there are all these different levels. And as I've actually studied parts of the culture that I once kind of shit on, I noticed that there was a lot of musicality, even with there wasn't a lot of lyricism. So then I could learn things from that to boost up my own strengths, because I feel like my metaphors, are pretty good.
I think it's really funny that you mentioned that too, because I think when you say surrender as an artist, I think to myself, yeah, we go through a lot of ego deaths. We go through a lot of, shadows and, dark nights of the soul. And it's really important for us to record the times, whether it's internal or, outside of us. And I think, going to the flow state is really one of those things. And I really commemorate people that do write their lyrics down and stick to pen versus pencil, because that's kind of like another degree of the flow state. It's kind of like making it make sense to yourself so that it can be translated into your hand versus just like going straight into the mic. You're giving yourself an opportunity to filter, which kind of makes it more coherent, and in that the poetry is able to thrive.
I like that. And I hear something that you said, I think it was We in the Clouds that said this, Cloud that said it, that you were honoring the people, the versions of you that died or something like that. There was a bar about that. So actually that makes me want to go through and have each of you talk about, what is a version of you that's died on this creative journey, So that's a fun one. And we don't have to go in any particular order. Whoever feels like they have that story of like, oh yeah, there was this, time where I was about this, but now, that person.
I'll tackle this one first.
Okay, cool.
So I've been doing this a long time, and I feel like in the last, making music with these guys, I've really honed my skills and gotten confident and found my true self and voice, and that's taken a lot of killing of the ego and a lot of breaking and getting rid of insecurity, finding your true voice through words. And I think one of the illest things that I've experienced is when, not necessarily the flow state from freestyling, but the flow state when you're writing, and when the pen keeps moving or you keep typing and things just line up and make sense. And then even further down the road when you'll listen or read something back and you didn't know what you said, but you said something bigger than what you said.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's multiple layers and hidden meanings and things that I believe weren't necessarily all coming from me. They were coming from some other place that I just happened to be the vessel that put it out there. And yeah, that I think that the insecurity was probably the biggest thing that I've shed over the years.
It's inevitable.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It really is.
Is it inevitable? I feel like there's a lot of people that they're, old and they're still insecure about things.
I'll be honest, I don't think you're able to progress as an artist if you don't continue to shed that onion, if you don't continue to shed those layers. I think that's the reason why a lot of people become stagnant or have writer's block, because that ego needs to die. That layer of yourself needs to die. That's your next version of yourself that needs to elevate. And, I think that's really important. And, I'm actually not one of those artists. Like, I journal, but I'm not one of those people that read back what I write because I'm actually scared of it, And so everybody has things that they're good at. People have things that they're bad at.
And I think what you need to do is celebrate yourself when there's something that you really feel passionate about and you're actually taking the time to develop it. And I think that's what we all go through as artists when it comes to ego deaths. And, you know, being new versions of yourself is continuing to have the willingness to try, put in effort. And if we fail, then great. That means we know what to fix next.
Okay. So what was a past version of Bonnie that you want to honor, even though they're not around no more?
You know, I'll actually give you guys a little bit of the timeline. We're currently in a quantum leap for Bonnie. Bonnie Darko is a consciousness for Starseed Goddess. So Starseed Goddess is my actual artistry, but you guys haven't made it to that part of the lore yet. So right now we're kind of in the beginnings. I'm actually in my artist development journey. This is my first year. So after my first 2 years, I'm going to really put investment and energy into these things. If I find that I like that version of myself, I've met that higher version of myself and I'm continuing to grow that higher version of myself. And Starseed Goddess has been around longer than Bonnie Darko. Bonnie Darko was the consciousness that was ready to die. That was me before I became a music artist, because I was ready. We come from a YOLO culture. You only live once. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, there's so many things I was willing to like sacrifice. And at one point in my mental health journey, it was my actual life I was willing to sacrifice. And becoming Bonnie Darko was the journey of quantum leaping through what could have been and what won't be, because I decided to take back my strength and challenge myself and take hold of that willingness and really be able to be gentle with myself and honest with myself. And that's why I say it's inevitable.
Dope. I am all about like quantum jumping and all the like infinite parallel realities. And I just learned about the Toltec assemblage point, which is like where all of your experiences in this 3D reality pass through, and how you can shift it and kind of like everything everywhere all at once by doing something that's uncharacteristic. You shift the angle of incidence through this kind of prism field around you, and it creates different experiences.
I think a lot of different artists go through parts in their journey where like they're really by themselves. Like nobody believes in them. Nobody is there to support them and hold their hand through their decisions. You become an adult or a young adult and you have this dream, and you know, when nobody believes in you, when you're rolling around in the ground, you know, ready to give up, is when you need to get up and try your hardest, because that's when you know you're about to elevate and really break the glass ceiling and do something new.
I feel that. All right, who else has versions you want to honor?
Facts, you know, shoot, if you're here today and you've had more than, 2 birthdays, man, shout out to you, man, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, as an artist, in a couple areas, what struck me in this part of the conversation was like freestyling, actually. Because as an artist, as an MC, that's a great way to break habits or verbiage, you know what I'm saying? Cadence is a great way to expand yourself. That's why that talent is always good to harness. That cipher, that's what makes it complete. It's a cipher, it's spitting fire. It's a purification, you know what I mean? Like, hip hop is always like considerable of those knowledges, because it is knowledge itself. You know what I mean? Like you were saying, like it is that. And I feel like in so many ways, the journey of being an artist, you change names. You go through different monikers.
It's like self-mastery.
Yeah. You go through different melodies or you know what I mean? Like how you deliver in a studio. Each time you put them 10,000 hours in, you best believe it's going to be different from how you started. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that refinement, staying in there and just, getting that burn, you know what I mean? What is it? No pain, no gain in a healthy way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like all of our greatest strengths come from our greatest challenges and struggles. Maybe not the ones that we do the absolute best, but we have a full understanding of it. Like if you're just a prodigy at something, you can't teach somebody how to do that. You don't actually understand the pathway. But the full, complete superpower, that's the one that was born through that adversity. And you were talking about knowledge of self as being the key. I really like this philosopher from India named Jiddu Krishnamurti, who said that the way that we're going to bring humanity to the next tier of consciousness isn't through any social, political, economic, or religious movement, because those are all created by man and they're fallible, but it's all about looking in and getting that knowledge of self. And I only learned about Jiddu Krishnamurti and put myself onto that information because of a rap song, right? And that's where these lyrics could be opening doors for people like me who have no idea about that, because I heard Idea rapping on the song Here For You, and it made more sense than when I went to, a Catholic church or a Muslim masjid or a Jehovah's Witness Kingdom Hall or all these different things that I went to trying to find answers. A rap song made more sense to me. And then I looked up on Genius the lyrics, and then that's how I learned about this philosopher. And then I'm hearing you saying the same kind of things, that it's about knowledge of self, and I believe that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I've had countless rap names that people have given me, but B-Sides is where I'm at right now because that's the one I give myself. You know, it's multiple sides of me. Like, you see all different dimensions of me, but still, it'll be B still. You know what I mean? And that's, like, sometimes it's the bright side. Sometimes it's the bad side. You never know. Like, depending on what triggers of the day, it's just what comes out. And I'm just a vessel, right?
That's really cool, because I personally feel like the two keys to changing humanity and changing the world, or changing us internally, because then it's mirrored in the world that we experience, are knowledge of self, which we just talked about, and then paradox. I think people need to be able to hold
Like
two separate
duality.
things. Yes, exactly. Simultaneously. So you've got the badass and you've got, the bad, boy in there as well. No Diddy. But, you got these two sides, right, that you can bring out. So I feel like that's really important. And I think that that's one of the things I love about hip hop, at least for myself. My background was as an elementary school teacher. And if a lot of people knew that I was rapping, fuck the police in my car, or, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, they might be like, I don't want that guy teaching my children.
The kids would love you, though. They're like, yeah, make him my teacher now.
Yeah, they generally did. But the thing is, I was the teacher that was known for yelling the least in the entire school because I had catharsis. I had a way to channel that part of my soul into something that was a lot safer. And that's,
Transmute it.
Yeah, a lot of people, I think it's not about censoring art, but teaching people to, are you using it as catharsis, or are you using it as fetishization? Like, when you talk about violence, if you're writing songs about hanging people with their microphone cords or doing all this stuff, but you're doing it as catharsis, they're not going to want to hurt anybody. If you're telling them, like, yeah, go play a first-person shooter, kill a bunch of people, and release that energy, then that's healthy. That's a great thing. But if you're, like, doing it and, like, oh, I want to do this for real, like, I'm getting in this thing, like, that's when it's dangerous. So it's not about censoring. It's about, teaching people, pay attention. Is this catharsis, or is this, like, infatuation?
And that's essentially what the war on art is about when it comes to, like, public schooling and education. Like, in most, supported, underfunded, communities, the first programs to go are programs like art. But at the same time, policing and things like that might be at an all-time high. And then the only way that they can get the source is from what they hear on the radio, because maybe there's no local DJs that's really, like, got the mic at the time, or, like, maybe there's not enough programs in the city that might fund programs for the community. You know what I'm saying? Like a Boys and Girls Club might not necessarily be in every
Or
community.
maybe we just don't have enough nonprofits getting funded and getting grants. We don't have enough grant writers that are putting effort into
grant
the community.
writers.
Yeah.
Or people who are even looking to develop for the community. A lot of the times you're going to go and get a nonprofit to pay themselves out. But at the end of the day, we do need more of that. And I think it actually starts with the youth. Like, I think we had more youth that was willing to come together to support each other instead of fight each other, you know what I mean? Then we would actually get a lot more done, because they don't need permission from the adults at that point. We're going to do it because we outside. You know what I mean? But if we're going to get it funded by the school, you need the adults to sign those checks. But at the end of the day, it just starts with one person willing to do better and then bring their friends on that. No matter what age you are, you could be elderly and just, ready to keep it lit for the culture, that one last stand. We about to make the difference that we wish we had 40 years ago.
Yeah, like providing safe spaces for them. You know what I mean? Allow them to say it's okay to feel this way, but there's a healthy way to let people know this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah, instead of and then being subjected to school to prison pipelines, or
Yeah,
just
we're pretty
over
much
policing
raised by
in your
society
community.
at
Without
this
the
point.
release,
right? Because your environment,
they can't release their energies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna boil up.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you know what happens after that.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does like even go into, I think there was an experiment recently about how like rats preferred cocaine water over like their environment at the time. But once you start adding other rats, once you start adding toys and other layers and clean bedding and other food, they start to ignore the drugs because they're happy with everything else they have. They realize that, you know, they were doing drugs because they were bored. You know, they would rather do that because that's all there is to do. You know, if you keep yourself in a cage and you choose that cage when you can really just open it up, just like the Truman Show, we don't have enough people that are willing to recognize that they are the main character. Like you're waiting for validation, like valedictorian to be chosen. You know what I mean? But you are already. And I think a lot of us need to come to that understanding.
Dope. I love that. And I love that I know of a lot of these organizations, nonprofits, that, if they're funded and supported, you know, we've got Today's Future Sound, we've got Beats, Rhymes, and Life, we got Hip Hop for Change, even, you know, some other ones you might want to shout out that are doing good things with the youth.
Yeah, I mean, Beta Weta got, a program at Clinton Park over there on International on 14th. If y'all haven't checked out what they're doing over there at the Recreation Center, they're really trying to pull it together. We even got a C-sex section for the ladies that are over there, you know, on the Blade. We already know what it is. If you're from the Bay for real, you already know what it is. And we out here trying to clean it up. We trying to keep everybody educated and, you know, give the kids a safe space to, you know, be outside of the environment that they're trapped in. And so, you know, Beta Weta is actually putting together a program over there on Wednesdays and Saturdays, 4 to 6, where, you know, young individuals, you know, I think it's from 6 to like 17 or 18. Actually, I think his oldest person is 19. They're teaching y'all how to make beats. They're teaching y'all how to record yourself. They're teaching y'all how to put it out. Like, he actually has a label just for y'all. So if you're ready to clock in for real and you itching to get in the stew and you want to know what it feels like to itch and get in the stew, just, you know, tap in. We over here on International at Clinton Park.
Do any of you have like really cool stories about the first time that you were able to be in a studio and what kind of impact that had?
Oh, yeah. I mean, my first time in the studio, I was in Erratic Entertainment Studios out in Fairfield.
Fairfield.
Honestly, during the time, I was going through a lot. And so, like, the second, like, I stepped into the studio, I sat down, I looked around, I saw a poster of Pimp C. I remember seeing some ideas for album that they're jotting down and looking over, seeing Pro Tools, empty Pro Tools session. And I remember feeling this, like, sense of peace come over me.
Dope.
And I knew that this
like
is
alignment.
Exactly. And I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Dope. Rest in peace to Pimp C.
And he's actually an actor, but rest in peace, Pimp C. I was thinking that in my head. But he's actually an actor, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Professionally.
I am a professional actor.
Paid
as well.
actor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell us what you do as a professional actor.
Yeah. So right now, I'm actually in a show right now called Compton's Cafeteria Riot. It's theaters on 835 Larkin Street here in San Francisco. It's an amazing show. It's talking about the actual story behind the Compton's Cafeteria Riot that happened in 1966 for 3 years before the Stonewall riots. And it's a great story about the history of the queer community and transgender people while they were going through their struggles and actually putting you in making you feel like you're actually there when you're actually experiencing the story coming around you.
And let's set the record straight real quick for those of y'all in the audience that do know our lore. This guy is into fish tacos. This guy likes the ladies. So I'm just going to say it real quick because it is an LGBTQ friendly show. Even though it is for all ages, I like to, you know, represent for the for the culture.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that. And I've also seen you on the stage at the Ruckus Revival battling, taking on some these vicious folks like B Nasty, who has the Toys Rap Battle League that we're doing right here on August 3rd. So
Yeah.
I've seen you, I think you've battled B Nasty before.
Yeah, B Nasty. Shout out to him. He's a
out
dope
B
and
Nasty.
talented. I went up against Jane the Message. She's an amazing artist. Malay. Mana. He's dope. Like, so yeah, I want to get some great MCs out here in the Bay. If you guys have not gone to the Ruckus Revival, you guys need to. There's at the Continental Club every second Thursday. Check out their battle rap scene. I'll be there, and you gotta make sure you have it ready when you're going up against these artists.
It's like a burlesque circus, but if you win, you get paid like $200 or something.
Yeah, it's like my favorite show. I try to go every month, and we've had a lot of the people who have won there on my freestyle rap challenge show. So I heard you talk about freestyling. Check out the replay. If you want to be on it, just message me in the Discord. Say, hey, I want to be on Freestyle Flow Fest, and we'll throw you some crazy situations. On the episode a couple nights ago, I brought in clowns, and they did a clown rap battle. And the clowns, they did some kind of like clowning thing that's an insult and an attack. And then the rappers had to like diss them lyrically. And then the clowns did something. And then the rappers dissed them. And then the people out here on Twitch got to vote. Like I came up with all kinds of things that no one's ever done. All right. Wow. Speaking of, other people that are doing cool shit here at the Complex, I am co-hosting 3 different shows, but I'm just the hip hop correspondent for What's Poppin'. The host of What's Poppin' is in the chat, Steve Wardmore, your pal, and he has some questions, and these are the kinds of questions he asks to all the guests on What's Poppin' too. So if you like these kinds of questions, make sure you tune into that show. Ask them what hospital they would want to perform in, and if they think that healthcare should be universally available to all humans.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Kaiser off top, because I've actually been protesting their mental health for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't until my psychiatrist was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna implement psilocybin in pill form at some point. Don't tell anybody I told you. But if you're microdosing, keep doing that." And I'm like, okay, now I like Kaiser, but I'm not gonna lie. Kaiser would be the place. Yes, healthcare should be universal.
Yes.
I'm performing at Highland Hospital in the emergency room with all the patients right there, because they sitting there for hours trying to get help and get seen. So that's where I'm at.
I love that.
Congratulations, man. That's gonna be dope. Honestly, I think your music's really gonna raise the frequency. That's gonna be fresh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been going to like sound bats and all kinds of things, trying to see if they got healing.
You know what's crazy is I did one of those things at Highland Hospital.
Oh shit!
Right outside, it was in a like a minivan or like a.
Wait,
like
where's Highland Hospital?
It's in Oakland, California, right there in East Oakland. It's like has the best trauma.
Where everybody
team.
who gets shot.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's the best trauma team if you get shot. But I had my kids there, so.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm really jaded about our medical system. I feel like doctor error, and I don't necessarily blame them, but they're in such a stressful thing, and insurance companies only pay for certain things to be done. But like I lost my mom at age 17 because they detected something in her mammogram like a year before she passed, and they weren't sure if it was like a glitch or something real, and they decided it wasn't worth it to like investigate it. By the time she went the next year for it, it spread to her bones and was terminal. We didn't even know it came back, and then she was like gone a month later, right? And then my grandfather, her dad, he went in to the like emergency room, and they put him in a waiting room to be seen, and then they lost track of him and didn't check that room, and then somebody went in the room and thought it was like empty, and then he was dead. So like I have a lot of like personal things about the medical system. So to hear like about cool shit happening and all that, like that's really encouraging to me.
I actually really resonate with your story. I also lost my mom. I think I was actually 19 at the time, freshly 19, for a really similar story, actually. They misdiagnosed her. So they actually knew her cancer had came back. She was like in remission for a while, but her cancer came back. They misdiagnosed where it was. She had breast cancer originally, and then they didn't see it in the breast, didn't realize it was actually in her armpit, and had spread to her lungs and her blood and her bones. like a lot quicker than they were actually treating the wrong part of her. So it didn't get to the cancer, but it was still killing her. Obviously chemo isn't gonna help you heal. So yeah, I really resonate with that story, and I think we need to do better as a community to have more holistic opportunities, more holistic resources, and really have that knowledge readily available, because I think a lot of this could be help from within the families.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else have a hospital that they would perform in or thought about, a message that we can send about our healthcare?
Yeah, our healthcare system definitely needs some revision, especially in the West in America. Honestly, for me, like as I said before, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so getting my medication that I need to literally survive can be literally a hassle at times, completely expensive, and it's life-threatening for me. And so I just want to speak out about that this something needs to be changed, because we're profiting off of people's priorities for like actually having a healthy life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you're, an artist, you're not working for some big company that provides your healthcare. You got to buy it yourself. You got pre-existing conditions. Like, there are all these different factors. Like, there's a lot of people that could be dope artists, but they need healthcare, so they don't commit themselves to their music or painting or writing or whatever it is. And those could be sharing stories and messages that are changing the frequency. So it is a weird, vicious cycle, isn't it?
I really think the medical system needs to implement holistics over pharmaceuticals. At the end of the day, I think that would be a huge quantum leap for our society if we would, for example, like antihistamine. It basically keeps you from feeling the sensation, but it doesn't keep the sensation from actually affecting you. So no, you don't sneeze, but it doesn't mean that there's not something going up your nose that is making you sneeze for a reason. You know what I mean? So it's like that antihistamine is just kind of covering as like a Band-Aid, but it's not really a treatment. Say you have like a gash in your leg and you just put a Band-Aid over it when really you need like all type of other shit, like stitches. You know what I mean? Or like some honey, hit that manuka if you need to. I honestly think a glass of lemonade and some honey, like if you just make warm lemonade with honey and just drink that once a day with just like blueberries, you know what I'm saying? Like that'll really make a difference for a lot of people's blood. And if you can get that circulation going, then you're a lot further along than a lot of people will get you going in a hospital.
Dope. Any other last thoughts on this topic?
Yeah, mental health is real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Check in with your peoples. Make sure that they good, ask them the right questions. Like people going through a lot. There's a lot of pressure on a lot of people. Some people are feeding a lot of mouths.
Yeah.
And so, it's weight. Not everyone is able to juggle that, because that's what it is. It's a juggle. You still have to catch it and throw it up. Catch it and throw it up. You know what I mean?
I love that. And the one part that I think is really interesting, I want to dig a little deeper on, is when you said ask the right questions. Because sometimes, a lot of people feel triggered, if somebody's really trying to help them, but they don't, do it in the right angle, then it could actually cause them to just fight it, or to like think like, I gotta get away from you. You don't.
You can't force people to love themselves enough to be worthy of the help or feel worthy of the help, but you also can find relief within yourself to know that you tried. Imagine if you're like, oh, I should hit up my homie because, I heard ABC happen, but, I just got to go take care of my registration. I'm at the DMV. I'm not even trying to think about it. I'm too stressed, But then what happens if he's dead the next day? Then you're like, damn, like I wish I actually just took 30 seconds just to tap in, and that just feels a little bit, like more that the fact that you even tried. A lot of people don't even try, just take 30 seconds to, even if you feel like you got to pretend. It's better to pretend like you care than to not act like you care at all, I'll be honest. Some people really need that. Some people really need you to fake it. Not just in the bedroom.
Okay, so you are pro faking it in the bedroom? Is that what I just heard?
You know what? Yeah, I am actually. Sometimes guys' egos are a little bit too bruise, and you have to nurture it, ladies. Just you're just
Okay.
little.
But be attuned because some of them are too inflated, and I don't know if you need to be faking it for those egos.
No, that's a different story. I mean, that's a collapse on its own.
All right. We got a lighthearted question here in the chat as well. Says, ask them how many platypuses are too many platypuses, and how many times can they rhyme with platypus? What does rhyme with platypus?
Adipus. Atticus.
Atticus.
Atticus is
Atticus. A little slant rhyme.
Dang, I'm not gonna lie.
How many are
Ponder
too
that
many?
one.
It depends on what you mean by that, because, to my 2A people out there, a platypus is actually something that's really cool. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So if
I would say it depends on the ecosystem.
you can supply me, endorsements, yeah, I'll sign off.
Some people think platypuses are cool, so they will want to supply.
Honestly, they got Perry the platypus, so he's the
Really?
coolest. Yeah, you never heard of Perry the platypus?
Oh yeah, I thought you said you carried a platypus.
Oh no,
like you
no.
held one in your arm. I was like, wait, what?
That's a reality show
I mean, I
vibes.
think too much anything is too much.
That's fair. They would, yeah. Like The Simpsons was the one that taught me that you bring a frog into some, I don't remember what country, but Australia. Okay, yeah, yeah. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna wrap up this interview. I'm gonna go through and just hear about what have you got in the works, what do you got coming up, shows, projects, music videos. Let's update the people, and then we've got one last song with each of our guests from tonight.
So me and Bonnie actually have a show coming up on August 16th in Berkeley, California. We're performing at the Plug Stop Vintage Store.
Shout out Papi Grande.
And hosted by Papi Grande. It's a free show, all ages, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's a day show. Well, we love to see you there. It's going to be a great time.
And I think I actually have a tiny desk session after that at Music City SF. So yeah, slide through in the evening. We would love to have you there. I think R&J, you're gonna have your show also.
Yeah, August 30th, I'll be in Music City as well. So yeah, we're booked and busy, keeping it going.
29th and 30th will be there. But I think on the 29th, you'll be at your play.
Yeah, so I'll be at Compton's Cafeteria. Either way, I would love to see you guys there. Both of them are going to be great shows.
Hell yeah. So everybody, we have the information up in the chat. Make sure that you follow them. But also, they are part of the Check the Rhyme Discord, so they'll be dropping the flyers in there. And then when I see them drop the flyers, I'm going to be announcing them right here on What's Poppin'. So you got all these ways that you don't have to memorize those dates. You can put them in your phone now. It's good to, block it out so you don't make other plans. But if you need the details, there are ways to get them.
Let's see. We got
Barbaydose music.
Barbaydose music.
We
Yeah,
got a whole bunch of new music coming out.
The islands.
Yeah,
that's right.
Gonna
catch a vibe for sure.
Yeah. What you want me to tell them what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we just dropped Blend, which we'll be showcasing to you guys as our last song. The next joint we're releasing end of August, early September. It's featuring some of the cats from MacArthur Maze, and then Sunday from Family Not a Group is singing some vocals on there. It's a really well done song. I'm really proud of that. After that, we got a joint with Hamza. If you don't know Hamza, Hasta La Pasta, he's got
Bigfoot?
Incredible.
Yo, shout out Berkeley.
Incredible.
I know. Yeah, I actually went to high school with him.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
dope.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So Hamza's, we got a joint with Hamza. And then we got the last single for the year. It's a song called Cultivate that's going to come out in November. We're prepping an EP for 2026. Got some new soundscapes talking about evolving and the evolution of an artist. They're both tapping in different flow patterns, singing on stuff more. It's the next evolution of Barbaydose in a different way. So I'm excited about that.
The layers of the onion.
Layers of the Onion. I think you both were talking about Layers of the Onion. And then for shows, we got a few things on the stove right now. No solidified dates, but we're always
drop them in the Discord.
Yeah, we're
in the chat.
In the chat, yeah. What's up, chat? As my daughter says. So yeah, a lot of things cooking, and we're excited about it.
Amazing. Yeah, I love that. And Sunday was just on, and the show is up. All of these shows, including this one, are up for 2 months. So get all the people that were out doing things, send them this link on either Twitch or on YouTube. They can watch it for 2 months on Twitch. It stays on YouTube. But yeah, Sunday was here with the Top Chefs. We had a full 9-piece hip hop band with Afterthought,
Nice.
Family Not a Group right here.
Dope.
And we had a dope interview with all 9 of them sitting where they all are. So that's still up. So if any of you missed that, find out about, one of the hottest collectives in the Bay Area. Much love to all of, the members, 17 people in Family Not a Group. Amazing. And love to hear that collaboration. Also, I know that Hamza has won the Flow Lounge, the
I believe
$200 writing prize every Wednesday night out in Berkeley. I know that Hamza won at least one of those.
That's light work.
And I can tell you, as somebody who's been here since day one of Hamza's journey at Berkeley High, he has always been a beast at writing. So he deserved that, straight up.
Well, just like it took me a while, I already knew about Barbaydose, and it took a while to get him on here. I haven't had Hamza on yet, so somebody tell him to join the Discord, go to the Complex SF channel, and let me know that he's ready to come and perform, and we'll make it happen. All right, I'm ready to hear some more music, so we're going to go. We're going to have a quick intermission, and you're going to get to see when the ice cream tour, sometimes we get touring artists from Southern California. We've had North Carolina. We've had Alaska, an artist come through here. So when the ice cream tour came through, they rocked it. Check out this intermission, and then we'll be back with one last song from Look from Juicebox with Bonnie Darko and RNJ, and of course Barbaydose, High Right, We in the Cloud, and B-Sides. So let's go.
Pew, 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 pew.
Let's take it back. Yeah. New golden era. Take it for granted, appreciated by few. They can handle your shade and will lean on you too. How many of them you think truly overstand? The depths of our descent is connected through the land, neglected from the time you merely were a seed. The bottom of the food chain on which our others feed. Buried in the dirt, but survived on your own. You weather each storm as you sway to and fro. Continue to stand steady after ripping through your torso, and more so after growing old. Exterior becomes firm with each and every year another ring. With no accolades earned, man, you get chopped, rolled, and burned with the heat to your head. Seasons change, leave shed, dreams appear to be dead. Soiled by nature, focus on the core. We coming back in the spring, big and better than before. Every baby bird is an ancestor reborn. Yeah, I said we coming in the spring, big and better than before. Yeah, come on. When roots stay grounded and mighty trees stand. Yeah. When roots stay grounded, your mighty trees stand. Yeah. Only when you're down, you can rise up from the ashes. The pieces of your life you release up during this past moon. You become the company you pick, don't pick the bad fruit. When life gets gruesome, perform acts of valor. I'm so interstellar, I'm so above and below. I'm so Penn and Teller, a dose of magic, helter skelter. Journey of the mind, goddess of the vine. They trapped you inside the illusions of time. Holding my soul and fire in my eyes. When the sun sets to rest, you'll meet your demise. Surrender to the mic, decapitating prey on sight. Where do you stand when it comes time to fight? Where do you stand when it comes time to fight? For thousands of years the culture lives and it thrives. The rules of the game are necessary to survive. No matter the cycle, wherever the lands. When your roots stay grounded, mighty trees stand. Yeah, come on. I said when roots stay grounded, your mighty trees stand. Yeah. DJ SI, mighty trees stand. Unity, the mighty trees stand. Ice cream tour, our mighty trees are standing. You gon' hear us.
Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome to the Complex here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and this is What's Poppin', the Bay Area's arts and entertainment talk show. Each episode features hilarious and insightful interviews with local Bay Area celebrities. Also, the people behind the scenes of the coolest venues and events happening in the Bay Area. We have a brand new house band that comes in to perform live for us right here and for you at home on your devices. Join us every other Monday, twitch.tv/thecomplexsf. Be a part of the revolution, be a part of the family, and you never know who's gonna stop by the studio over here.
You just saw that dope ass flyer for our huge event on August 3rd right here at the Complex SF. The Toys Rap Battle League is coming through with a stacked lineup of vicious MCs. So make sure that you tune in and you can interact with some of those MCs on the Check the Rhyme Discord. Go to Instagram at check_DA_rhyme and hit the link in the bio because that's where we're building with no algorithms, no ads. We're taking the power back in the people's hands and changing the vibration of the planet like we were talking about. Man, that interview was incredible. We just got so deep. We got into the darkness. We got into the light. We were transcending duality and doing all that. Oh my God, it was magical. Now, if you missed any of this, it's up for 2 months, all right, here on Twitch, or you can watch it on YouTube. Search for The Complex SF. And we've got so much talent. We got so many amazing shows on Wednesday. We've got a rock band coming through. Kuva Bimo is performing. I love Bimo in Adventure Time, so I think I'll love Kuva Bimo as well, with Jacob Schmidt of Ozcat Radio for Talking Schmidt. That's 7 o'clock on Wednesday right here. And then, Sunday we've got the Toys Rap Battle League. Next Monday, we've got our next Check the Rhyme. Oh, actually, we have tomorrow night. We've got What's Poppin' with Steve Ward Moore. And then the next Monday at 7 o'clock also, we've got my next show with Brycon, with Cole Medina, with Sane. And then also on August 18th, I've got Pure Powers, another one of those dope MCs that has not blessed this stage yet, but has been on my radar for years. And Trianza, it's going to be a really dope showcase right there as well. All right, so now we're ready for our grand finale. We've got all the artists from tonight. We've got Look, we've got Juicebox, we got Barbaydose all on the stage. They're going to blast through one final song for you in the same order that they performed tonight. All right, so I'm going to bring you down to the stage for Look, then Juicebox, then Barbaydose. Let's get hype in the chat. Thanks for being here. We're going to rock this shit. Let's go.
Yo, 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 we're back. What's good? Look. Yo. Look. Hey. Witness me, all chrome filigree. This, that, rap like lion on wildebeest. Butterfly float, but the sting like a killer bee. Brand new day, got some brand new abilities. Triple green laser beam sight. Night vision shifted my perspective, cause I live my life different. Chillin', sippin' Qingdao with my noodles. Brutal with the flows, call me Brutus. Kill you with the mind trick doodle, no pseudo. Goofy with my dogs like Pluto. What's next? Who knows? Throwed like judo with some dilated pupils. Flyer than a jet, and I ain't looking for approval. I'm good, really magnificent. Bag different, probably learn something if you half listen. Samurai Jack in the future on a past mission. Fly around town with some bad witches. Obsidian, profit like Gideon. Neck glisten, do it just to divvy up the dividends. Smartest of the simians, going fucking idiot. No breaks, getting it. No brace, lifting up the people like Olympians. And I'm straight pimping shit. I told him, wrist wrap, stun a click. Kick back, cooling in my downtime. I ain't got downtime. Gotta keep it moving or I think I'll lose my damn mind. Still, that ain't the worst of it. This, that God flow, it's okay, you could worship it. No, nobody perfect, but I pack it till it's bursting. And I write these fucking bars like I'm talking to the serpents. Young warlock, gleaming in the moonlight. Grim war full of rhymes, laying in a tomb like bap, go boom. And a bass go, bap, go boom. And a snare go, Please excuse my zealotry, cottonmouth spitter, let the venom get the best of me. Ain't this what you came to see? This that raw heavy like 50 bricks. Don't step on your boy, I don't bite, I really hiss. I don't really hiss. Yeah. Alright, hey, shout out Check the Rhyme, shout out the Complex. Shout out all my other dope artists out here. We got Barbaydose and Juicebox killing shit. Alright, I'm gonna pass it off to the homies.
That's good. That was dope. That new God flow, you can worship it. That was dope. I fuck with that. All right, man, the song's called Mediocre. Yeah. Tired of the mediocre. Stuck up in the middle, can it just be over? Getting out my way, won't you let me over? Cause I've been feeling everything, nigga, 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 I've been feeling. Yo, tired of the mediocre. Sick of wasting time like a fucking joker. Been dealing with these cards like it's fucking poker. Shit, I don't got it in me, no. I don't got it in me for that shit. Why the hell you're all this full of shit? Why can't y'all be honest with it? Yeah. And making pictures for the finer things. Shit, I'm controlling everything. I see myself in everything. Bits and pieces. Yeah, okay, now really check the pieces. See, we are all connected, I really check the message. Tired of that same shit, that everyday, the basics. Don't see how you take it, now I need to take it. No more hold it back, now let it go before I snap. Yeah, tired of the mediocre. Stuck up in the middle, can it just be over? Get it out my way, won't you let me over? Cause I've been feeling everything, nigga, 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 I've been feeling. Yo, tired of the mediocre. No more holding back, fucking duck and cover. I was busy chasing freaks, baby, bend it over. Can't keep playing games, soon it'll all be over. A lot is on my chest, see why y'all never sober. So much fucking time in the middle. Overthinking, I can never keep it simple. Yeah. And don't you dare call me average. Shit. Been looking through his baggage. Shit. Can't y'all tell it's magic? It's looking good. Yeah, okay, now look at how y'all raised me since I was a baby, always in the maybes. Pushing through until y'all push me down, y'all push me crazy. Careless if y'all hate me, can't do more with Amy. Just doing what I want, this my life, I do what I want. Yeah, tired of the mediocre. Stuck up in the middle, can it just be over? Get it out my way, won't you let me over? Cause I've been feeling everything, nigga, I've been feeling everything,
Shit, I've been feeling everything. You feel it too? Yeah, cause look man, I can feel it all. Tell me, don't you feel it? And I can feel it all. I hope you feel it too. Yeah, and I know that you're scared. Cause trust me, I'm scared too. I'm so scared too. Oh shit, thank y'all for having me. Shout out to Rich City Studios for contacting me and Bonnie. Shit, shout out to What's Poppin'. Fucking excited. Barbaydose, showing what's good.
It's a good time that you and me blend. It's a good time that you and me win. It's a good time that okay, me blend. It's a good time that you and me blend.
Hey, it's a good time that me and you win. It's a good time that me and you win. High flows, rock shows, count my dividends. I'm talking nachos, not your average man.
Yo, what's a synonym to weep in the wind? Reef in the wind. You either sink or you swim. Watch all the time that you spend with your friends who end up being trifling in the end.
Inhale, endo, deep within. Rolling with some real ones while you just pretend it sins. I'm knowing this hit got you pissed. I'm a cold-hearted nigga, I should ice my wrist.
Nights like this is like an alley-oop assist. About to strike, get rich and go to Malibu and live with my kids on the avenue. Still got my gratitude. Tip homie, never been mad at you.
Twitter beef funny how they got an attitude. I'm thinking Cohen said over Benz or Maserati coupes. Money like a big scale, you niggas piranha food. Hey yo, I chill with the Cujos and Marmadukes.
I find a sample that be hard to loop. Chop it up in the particles and then I drop the truth. The genuine article, assembling my arsenal. The Jack Parsons with rocket fuel, about to drop a jewel.
See, we master the art of Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Judgment Day coming through, but it's there you can do. It's prophecy by a prophet. Got moderated in studio session, live streams, view the grind, paying dues.
I see it in the interviews that they into the news. I'm pay-per-views whenever I'm making moves. I don't make them choose. See, they know what they want, but we be breaking rules. 40 acres and a mule. It's a good time that you and me blend.
Come on.
It's a good time that you and me blend.
One more time.
It's a good time that you and me blend. It's a good time that you and me blend. Not yo.
Hey, north, south, east, and the west. And the record spent, no question, no contesting. If rap was a game with a host, you can test it. Trivial for the sport, the best in
blessings. But I kill him every time that the verse drops. I'm just trying to take a peek at a bird box. Word, thoughts, out of sight, out of mind, out of place, out of space, out of time.
Plus we lazy youngins who game every line. Be specific about what you want and read between the lines. The evils we breathe and dime, people that need design. Don't be stuck in the increments of time is by design.
You combine with the shine from the third eye. We got a ladder to climb, I manifest matter for mine. Yeah, that mind over matter, quiet your chatter. The glass ceiling shatter from accumulated data.
We talking cash collateral, credits codes, that's the casserole. It's compatible like catapult to your capital. Team Captain Code, southern niggas smoking Cali Dro. Sun still shine, I'm ultra violent to these rappers though.
It is I the guide, who you asking for? The real math when you cast a roll. I be up in the sash, cack a bowl. Baby back and forth, Olympic size doobies when I pass the torch. It's a good time that you and me blend.
Come on.
It's a good time that you and me blend.
One more time, yeah.
It's a good time that you and me blend. It's a good time that you and me blend.
Yeah.
That's right. Complex SF, appreciate y'all.
Check the rhyme. Infinite C, thank you.
Juice box. Man, you gained a fan.
Yeah. Peace.
And that is the way that you wrap up a weekend. And we are going to kick it off right with you too tomorrow. But, oh man, I just want to take in the lyricism that we just experienced, the banging ass beats, and really 3 completely different branches of the hip hop tree, all coexisting in one magical evening and having a deep conversation with all these unique perspectives, but also a lot of common ground. Man, that was beautiful. And I want to thank every single person that tuned in. You are the reason that we can do this independent art thing, and your support means a lot. If you've got an Amazon Prime account, you can take some money from Bezos, hook it up here, and then they send some to us, you know, so use that as a subscription right here. Or you could spend about $6 and subscribe yourself. You can gift subscriptions to the other people watching, and it all helps us to keep the lights on, keep doing this, keep bringing in the dopest artists of all different kinds. I even brought in a comic book artist, Billy Blaze, from our last Freestyle Flow Fest. I brought in a sculptor, and we can do all this shit because of you. So thank you, and keep hanging out with us. We love the energy that you bring in. All right, and then I want to thank everybody. I want to especially thank, I'm going to start with them first, because when somebody drops out, like, it's really a mad scramble. I was stressing out. So big thanks to, on like 2 hours notice, Bonnie Darko and RNJ for stepping up and bringing us Juicebox and bringing in a lot also to the interview. Like, that was incredible. They had no idea that they'd be talking about stuff on a camera. Like, you got to have good knowledge of self. You got to work through the demons and different versions of you to be able to step up on the spur of the moment and do that. So thank you for that. And I want to shout out Look for delivering these badass mythical bars for us today, and some, really high vibes, enjoying that first time performance out here on the complex. So welcome to the family. Hop up in the Discord community, because that's where we're building everything. All right. And of course, Barbaydose, man. Hip hop like that is why I started Check the Rhyme. That's why it's not, these other parts of hip hop. The one that brought me in was the lyricism and that kind of like boom bap sound. Like, that is like my heart and soul. So I absolutely loved everything that they did tonight. I geeked out on a lot of bars. I want to continue to have deep spiritual conversations with these guys. I want to make sure every one of them is in the Discord. I know Barbaydose as a group is, but I want everybody to have access so that we can share this kind of knowledge. We can share this kind of vibration, this wisdom, this elevation, because when the tide rises, it raises all the ships. That's what we do here at the complex. That's what we do here with Check the Rhyme, and that's what we're here doing with you. All right, so calendar, we got tomorrow, What's Poppin' right here with Steve Wardmore, 7 o'clock. Sunday, we've got the Toys Rap Battle League, August 3rd with B Nasty. And Monday, we've got Brycon, Cold Medina coming in. We got Talking Schmidt on Wednesday with Kuva Bimo. We've got my next show beyond that with Pure Powers on the 18th. Man, we do a lot of shit. Follow us. And I want to thank everybody here as well. All the people here tonight, their names are Willow and Ira, yes. Willow and Ira helping out with the sound editing and on the cameras, and George taking over. And somehow, there were some hiccups because we don't have Alana because she does so much. But we did our best Alana impression, and yeah, some things didn't work because she wasn't here. But we still did a great job. So thank you to George for doing the lights, the fog machines up in. Was she still doing the chat? Yeah. Yo, she was still doing the chat, even though she's not here. Incredible. I had a feeling because the chat was lit. And thank you so much for creating this space for artists here in the Bay Area. All right. I'm Infinite Chi. It's been a pleasure. I hope you have a great week. And I will be seeing a lot of you in the coming weeks because we are real busy bringing you awesome shit. Oh, don't forget. Check out Freestyle Flow Fest 10. It was the most ambitious thing I've ever done in my life, and it turned out really good. Clowns, rap, all that. All right, peace.
My fellow humans, and welcome to the complex here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. Steve Wardmore, and this is What's Poppin', the Bay Area's arts and entertainment talk show. Each episode features hilarious and insightful interviews with local Bay Area celebrities. Also, the people behind the scenes of the coolest venues and events happening in the Bay Area. we have a brand new house band that comes in to perform live for us right here and for you at home on your devices. Join us every other Monday, twitch.tv/thecomplexsf. Be a part of the revolution, be a part of the family, and you never know who's gonna stop by the studio over here.